Alright, Shahoy, let's go. Let's do the things where we play the games. And I do the Fire Embleming. I'm on chapter 17. Whew!
Part 2.
This again. Okay.
Great Tree Moon. Blood of the Eagle and Lion.
So it is back to Grondor. I didn't know if this was where they were gonna send me or not. Sorry about the clicking.
Now in control of the Great Bridge of Murden, the Alliance Army invades the Imperial territories. In response, the Imperial Army garrisons soldiers at Fort Mercius.
So they're just saying, you know, we're invading and they put up soldiers, so where the hell is Dimitri gonna work in all this? In this route? What's his angle? Anyways, yeah, I have a lozenge because my throat's still been dry and kind of sore this week. So, you know, trying to keep it under control so I don't constantly have to clear my throat into the mic. What do you got for me, Claude? What's up?
All of that went about as well as it could have. Each lord has agreed to provide us with soldiers and supplies.
So we have a whole unified alliance now.
I'm impressed you were able to convince all of those scattered nobles to help us. I thought they would quarrel about how much support they should each provide. That's what they usually do.
Well, Count Gloucester took the initiative in taking on responsibilities.
He's that thankful, eh?
I presume that was because you spoke with him in advance, Lawrence.
I merely explained the situation at hand. Then my father simply followed your lead, Claude.
So it didn't explode in our faces. Good.
It was because you had the professor there to represent Lady Rhea. My father is a pious follower of the Church of Seros.
I don't doubt it. I wasn't under the delusion that it was my personal charm that unified everyone.
Especially since you keep going to them with that headband on. It's not helping your case. Yeah, but I look at it as a kind of personal handicap. If I can get him on my side despite it, then imagine what I could do if I take it off.
Thanks for that, by the way. I hope you don't feel like I used you, because I sort of used you.
I'm not well pleased.
I understand. You're having a hard time adjusting to your new role, aren't you? You weren't even a follower of Seros to begin with, and somehow you've ended up as a representative of the church.
To be fair, I do kind of have the goddess in me, so that's a big point.
I realize that you might feel guilty about deceiving the believers for our cause. But this is just what the Archbishop wanted, and she's the highest authority in the church. Besides, as wielder of the Sword of the Creator, it's undeniable that you're special. I think you should be more confident in yourself and use your position to the fullest.
I have news. Our enemy is gathering troops at Fort Mercius.
Forgot you were here, Shamir. How's it going?
Their army is immense, likely led by a renowned general. Or perhaps even...
Yeah, Edelgard's here.
Well now, that would be interesting. If we can defeat the Emperor, then the Empire will collapse.
See, I thought that the last time I was here, and we did defeat her, and yet... Well, that was a big moment for Dimitri in that run. I don't know how it's gonna go here.
There's something else. An unidentified army has approached the Great Bridge of Murden. They passed through the Daphne and Gloucester territories from the northwest with incredible speed. They're raising the banner of House Blythe.
There we are.
Perhaps they are the remnants of the Fargus royal family. From what we could tell, they posed no threat to the citizens of the Alliance, and so we refrained from engaging them in needless combat.
Maybe they hope to fight against the Empire to avenge their fallen prince. And what about the bridge itself?
Let me guess, they stormed it.
Obviously, we wouldn't let them pass without receiving envoys first. We thought they may try to force their way through. We considered firing warning arrows, but they left immediately, heading east.
Is that... East is off towards Alliance territory, off towards the capital. Are they gonna find some way to make us follow the exact same route the whole way as the Blue Lions did?
Are they intending to use one of the bridges in Ordelia territory?
Most likely. But the Imperial Army still controls those bridges. I can't imagine what they intend to do in the Empire, even if they do manage to break through.
I'm reluctant to ease up on our surveillance, but it would be difficult to track them there. For now, let's assume they're just troops belonging to the Old Kingdom. In any case, we should proceed with caution. Soon we'll be entering Empire territory ourselves. If our enemies are going to intercept us with an attack, It will probably be at Gronder Field. How fitting that it was the site of the Battle of the Eagle and Lion 5 years ago.
Let's see what this battle's like on Maddening, because it was tricky on hard when I had a rescue to play with. Claude accepted the Silk Dragon armor from Nardell and obtained the certification for the Barbarossa class. I didn't really come with any pomp and circumstance, or like any specific, like, hey, you reached a new accomplishment. It's just, here's your class, take it, go. I mean, I guess it fits his headband a little bit better, so there's that. He never actually finished Assassin, did he? Nope, he's still got 52 left. Well, if I want to get it, it seems like a pretty good time to do it, while I'm off doing some, like, side battles. Because whatever, like, Assassin should give him some more speed.
My next steps are clear.
And he desperately needs that. Lawrence is still kind of poking at Paladin, but I should have it mastered by the end of the month. This is also assuming that I choose to go doing some, oh god, that I choose to go do some paralogs, which are available until differing times, although this one, really, the face beneath, the level 33 one, the lowest one available, sorry, there's also Forgotten Hero, is, it expires this month. That means I have to do it here. And since that one is going to necessitate that I take along 2 very low-level units, I think that means that I should do Marianne's before it to get some extra experience. Because at least I know what I'm in for on this one. Regardless, I'm not doing it first. First comes some exploration. I don't think there's any more certifications that I can reliably take right now. Cyril's at 51 on Bow Knight and has mastered Wyvern Rider, so I'm in a position where I could throw him a seal and make a crack at it. Alois still isn't even 30. Seteth is 67 on Wyvern Lord. And has also mastered Wyvern Rider. So, yup, those are 2 good people to throw a seal at and see if they can graduate. Ingrid on Lord also has a 50% without any axe training, so if she masters Falcon Knight, I can just throw her there too. And Leonie already has what it takes to become a Bow Knight, should I decide to go there. Okay, well, I guess we'll just go do I have seals on me right now? No, I don't. All right, then let's just go do some exploration. What about throwing a dugong? Why would you? Why would you do that to poor dugong? What are my goals looking like, actually? Or my motivations? Cyril, so right now, Cyril and Alois are at half. I could train Seteth, Ingrid, Marianne, Lysithia. That's 4. Hilda's at 5, Leonie's at 5. Alois and Cyril are also at half. I'm looking at the calendar there. Okay, head chef, that part doesn't matter that much. That's fine. Go do some exploration, see if I can round up another seal or something. Oh, I see. Throwing a seal.
Professor.
That's on me, I guess, for saying a word. Excuse me. I think I've got axe users. I should be able to get this. What's up, dude?
We crossed the Great Bridge of Murden. We'll be in my father's territory. We actually crossed it 5 years ago for the Battle of the Eagle and Lion.
I do. Are you ready to get fucked by the deer, Rye Boy? What? What do you mean fucked by the deer? I am the deer!
Oh, this is terrifying. What am I gonna do? I gotta get.
Don't worry, I'll arrange for your funeral.
You think we'll meet him on the battlefield and he'll kill me? The front lines cover a long stretch of land, you know. We might not even.
Nah, but you know what? I'm gonna make sure that I find him and then set you guys up for a little reunion.
What the?
Axe tournament. Yeah, okay. So for axes, I've got options. I got Lauren's, I got Hilda, and I got Sedith, and I got Alois. It does recommend level 36 or higher? Good lord. Okay, then Alois is probably a bad idea. Cyril has darting blow, but it's not going to be great. Sedith is slow. If I really quickly go ahead and reclass both Lauren's and Hilda into either Fortress Knight or Paladin, it doesn't matter which one. I'll see how their stats change, because they both have Axe Fair. That's the important part. Did the Gilbert net Paralogue last night? Was good? It is good! Gilbert's a great unit! If you're not using him, you should. Also, just for supports, he's a really good character. So right now, wow, really? Hilda has been really sleeping on her strength stat. She's only got 2 more than Lauren's does. And 2 less defense. She does have 7 more speed, which is pretty substantial. No more dexterity and less luck. So dexterity-wise, and thus, like, able to trigger Pavis, we're still looking at Lauren's being stronger in that. And then what if we reclass them over to Great Knight? How do their stats change up? A little more strength, 2 less defense, but 2 more speed. Overall an improvement. Lauren's is the same thing. 1 more strength, 2 more speed, 2 less defense. They get the 2 speed, but they lose the weight -5, so they're actually getting slower. He sucked at first, but once he was given some actual competent shit and me not getting fucked by RNG, he became good. Yeah, Gilbert, yeah! Imagine this for a stupid unit, Dark Bishop Gilbert. Why would you do that? You could. I don't know what on earth his spell list would be. He's probably got the smallest growth in the game. Why would you do that? Yeah, So Fortress Knight is going to be fastest overall, and it has the most defense. And if I'm thinking at it in terms of that, if I'm looking against axe users, Hilda's got 19 speed, 2 less defense. Lauren's has 2 more defense, but he's gonna get doubled by everybody. Hilda potentially could avoid getting doubled by somebody. Hilda's also got more HP. I could give her dexterity +4. They have the same amount of axe prowess. Jeez, they are like so neck and neck with each other. It's surprising. Seal speed isn't going to do me any good. Lancebreaker, Swordbreaker, no good. They've both got strength +2 as well. I'm gonna, since they're so damn close in every way, and Hilda's a little faster, I'm gonna lean on Hilda for this. Take the dexterity so that I can access Pavis more often. HP instead of armored blow, since that's not gonna work. And we'll run in with this and see what happens. Come on, Hilda. Come on, Hilda. Don't ruin me, Hilda! Oh, okay. She can double them. It says also level 36, but they're throwing level 26s at me, so... I guess it's just one of those easy tournaments.
Don't get used to this.
Man, I stressed over that so much just to get thrown scraps.
Never let your guard down.
All right, well, now I know all of these are going to be trivial, so I'm just going to skip past them.
Fighting wears me out.
I've barely taken any damage. What's... Okay, there we go. There's a threat. To the point where I'm worried, that I might not win the next battle.
Sorry, but it's
just out of not doing enough damage? It is the finals, alright. Hilda looks so weird in regular time skip wear instead of full armor. I know, I'm thinking of putting them back in their... Well, it doesn't matter because they're mounted units right now. So if I put them back into their regular outfits, they're both in Paladin now, and then they're both going to become Great Knights, so they're not wearing their regular outfits anyways. It's only when they transition to Fortress Knight. Yeah. The best is when you enter a tournament and Gilbert aces it without ever being in danger of a single point of damage. Yeah, yeah, I know. I was rocking Gilbert long before you ever discovered him. It's the only problem with that is that if they're too slow and they don't do enough damage, then you run out of time. I haven't got the costume DLC, so I'm not using any of that stuff. Taking it super serial over here. With everybody except Claude, who refuses to take off that stupid headband. I couldn't make him do it if I wanted to.
Hi there.
Just gonna point out how awesome these two look together. With, like, exactly opposite color schemes. It's being kick-ass Gremmarys. Umbral Steel. Iron Lance. Nope. Yeah, you see, I didn't use Gilbert. I tended to use Dedue for a lot of my tournaments. Dedue and Dimitri. Actually, I think I still have a video of one of those. Where was it? Where was it? All the way down here? It was in here somewhere. Is this it? There we go. It was like the semifinals and then the semifinals. Where he just comes in before the cameras finish loading.
A threat eliminated.
I remember this too because the finals, I just like looked away from the screen and took a bite of something or took a drink or something, and I just heard him give the crit noise again. I'm like, uh-huh. Finals done. Count on Dedue. Oh, did I not send him out again? Damn. I've had a whole week of time I could have been accumulating wealth and I just kind of wasn't. Let's send you out with... What do I have in here? Not a whole hell of a lot right now, actually. I have a ton of these things, sure. Excuse me. Send me an Umbral Steel. I can set it to friends only and buy from you. Oh, okay, cool. I just kind of guess I did it. Where are the people?
The Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Has it truly been 5 years since then? Can you recall whether it was before or after I joined your class, Professor?
Oh, shit. It was after.
I'm glad you have not forgotten. It was shortly after I joined
I
your
didn't fuck it up
class.
this time. Ferdinand, what are you doing in here?
We captured the Great Bridge of Murden, but the fight has only just begun. Enbar, the Imperial capital, lies far to the south beyond Gronder Field. And waiting for us on the way there is the entire Imperial army, with twice as many troops as us. We had better brace ourselves.
Using your legendary weapons quite a bit? I have not. I've still been sleeping on them for the most part. I'll bust it out if I really need it for something, but otherwise, saving that durability.
Professor, thanks to our victory, I've been able to study the Great Bridge of Murden at my leisure. And you know what? It's an astounding structure. So much history there. Imagine how much time and effort it must have taken to build something that big. Over water, no less. I hope that someday it will be opened up to the people of Fodlan. A historical site, rather than a military checkpoint.
Well, those things are big and strong for a reason. They're kind of really valuable for military. Yes, cut down this way. Cut through here. Anything available? Yo! Sweet apple blend. I need you. Look at how much space is available here. Stop using your psychic mind powers. Thank you. I can have you killed.
Professor.
It's like this. I'm a graduate of the Golden Deer House, but that was a little before your time, Professor.
You were a graduate of the Officers Academy and you got a job as a nameless soldier? How bad did you fuck up in life?
We won the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. Of course, we mostly have Holtz to thank for that. And now he's the greatest general in the Alliance. I didn't do so great in comparison.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do paralogs this month because it's the last month available for Mercedes and Caspar. Which means I also have to do some other leveling just for the sake of like getting a shot at that. He used to be the professor until he took a 1% crit to the knee.
We might
Get outta
see
here.
Eagleguard herself leading the enemy in the next battle. If they're coming out of Fort Mercius, our troops might even clash on Gronder Field, and those other troops on the march. Who knows what they'll do, or what side they'll take. Not sure how we're supposed to form a strategy with so many unknowns.
As long as you're here, I'll be fine.
Hey, how come you only ever flatter me in times like these? What am I supposed to make
I
of
flatter
that?
you all the time. It's not my fault that you always think I'm joking.
Anyway, we've come this far. Let's just keep putting one foot in front of the other and see how far we get.
We will get as far as my bedroom. Come with me. Please, right now. I want a one-on-one session. Yes, gardening. Still like almost no veggies. Give me vegetables. I need vegetables. Yes. Cultivate. Pegasus blessings. Okay. You recruited Mercedes again? I needed to for the sake of getting that paralog. Because the way that I saw it was I had to do that paralog either in this run or the next run. And in this run, it's Maddening New Game Plus, so at least I have the benefit of experience boosts. In the next run, I'm not gonna have that, because I want to try no New Game Plus. And it's gonna be so much harder there, being forced to use 2 units that I haven't leveled, than it will be here. That's my theory. Just for the paralog, yes. Oh, you're up top, aren't you? There you are.
Claude was saying that our next battle might be in Gronder Field. Is that right? Reminds me of the Battle of the Eagle and Lion. But of course, that was a very different time. When it was over, all 3 class heads complimented each other on their bravery.
I remember that. I was there.
And then we had a party. But we can never go back to that.
We can still have a party. We'll just, you know, put our enemies' severed heads at their places at the dinner table, and we'll pretend. That'll work. Nobody will know the difference. Right? Right?
Hello there.
Lady Rhea, I've got to keep this place clean. And I mean properly clean. Every day. Dust it, sweep it, everything.
Dude, no. Get a goddamn life.
You never can tell when Lady Rhea
Get a life! Stop cleaning an abandoned church for a woman that we know is in captivity!
A moment, please.
You're throwing your life away!
Reconnaissance is becoming more of a risk the deeper we move into enemy territory. If I don't come back, assume I'm dead.
Got it.
Good. We have to be realistic. Don't waste your energy worrying about
No, we didn't promise that. I'm going to worry about you. Because you're my goth queen. Not my actual queen. That title belongs to Ingrid. And my sun queen is Leonie. But you're my night queen. I have 3 queens.
Right.
Yo, Dark Merchant is here.
Hello.
I don't need any of those things.
Tell your
But
friends.
I'm glad that you're there.
Hello there. Return soon. Hello there. This one, yes?
Just in case I need to do some fishing.
I thank you. This one,
Probably
yes?
won't need to.
This one, yes?
And I've already
I
got
thank
plenty
you.
of bait
Return
for the other
soon,
one, so
please.
that's actually fine.
Welcome.
Yeah, since they're still not selling Master Seals, I should buy a couple that I can throw at Cyril insteadeth.
Thank you. This one? Please come again.
And then, if I wanted to buy you out of all your stat boosters, that would be very expensive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 22,000 gold right there. Wait, no, that'd be 10. 1, 2, 3, 10. 20. It is 22,000 gold. Yeah, never mind, I had it right.
Come back soon.
So none of that just yet. Although I could probably use the stat booster since I'm resetting to keep people alive this time. Ergo, there's no risk of them dying.
Okay.
I gotta say, it's tough to keep the fighting spirit alive when you recognize your enemies on the battlefield.
You can run away if you want.
Hey, come on. Even I know we can't do
Are you
that.
sure? That's what I've been doing with you the whole time. You're good for morale, dude.
Just because we're fighting someone doesn't mean we gotta hate them. That's probably the worst thing about war. Win or lose, I still get a bad taste in my mouth.
Wish you could pay Anna to join your team. I don't know how you get her. I know she's part of the DLC, and I don't have that, so it's not gonna happen for me.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
Wash out the taste with meat.
I hear we're sending troops to Gronder Field next. Is that what's what? That whole area is in the territory of House Burgleys. If we could capture it, we probably wouldn't have to worry about food anymore.
That feel when Leonie's one of the most hated characters in Japan, therefore she'll never get any merch. I am less sad. I like Ingrid a little bit more, but Leonie is like such a high up there unit to me.
I hardly believe we're crossing the borders of the Empire to battle their army. Never thought I'd see the day. You'd never guess from the calm looks on everyone's faces, though. I mean, we're probably all gonna die.
Jesus, dude! Grim reality. I mean, not reality. Just
If you
don't
mind me
talk
saying,
to Raph.
You don't look like you're in the middle of a crisis either. Oh, perhaps that was.
Can we fire this man?
Actually, it's the Great Tree Moon now, isn't it? Not that anyone's in much of a mood to celebrate the new year, of course.
This guy's bad for morale. Let's pike him.
I see. So, we're finally going to set foot in the Empire. I'm starting to get a little nervous. I guess there's a good chance we'll be fighting more old friends from here on out.
Yes, I'd say the chances of that are pretty good, Mercy, yes. You can't even chit-chat with her? Yeah, why make her a character then if she doesn't have any way of interacting with anybody?
Edelgard's presence suggests that Hubert is around too. He is Minister of the Imperial Household, after all. He's been around Edelgard since they were children. I suppose he must be pretty happy with his current position.
I've cut all contact with my family since joining this fight.
Sorry, Ingrid. I didn't want to put you through hurt.
Were I to see soldiers of the Galatea family amidst the host flying the royal family's banner, well, all chance of reconciliation with my father would end there. I do not know if that is the right path.
I'm sorry, I can't leave you benched for this. You're too valuable.
The fact is, I've come this far. There's no time for second guessing. Not anymore.
Good. I guess. This is the path I'm on. I want you to walk it with me. Hubert, aka Mr. May I have some coochie, Lady Edelgard. No, he wouldn't ever say that.
Word just reached me that the Empire has stationed soldiers in Fort Mercius. If they decide to dig in their heels and defend the fort, we'll be in a difficult situation. I hear it's an impregnable keep, surrounded by high ramparts. Taking it would not be easy.
I've done it before. Sure, we could do it again. Help me.
Hey,
my knees won't stop shaking. Is there a medicinal herb I can take? Yeah, I can get you something. Excuse.
Professor!
Hello?
Since Little Claude became their leader, the Alliance Lords haven't been especially unified.
Oh, really?
Now they're suddenly united for a common cause. As a result, the Empire hasn't been able to perform even one successful
Well, let's give... Oh, sorry about that. Sorry about that. A little inappropriate. Please don't behead me. Let's give them a little bit of time, alright? They've only had 3 days since we unified everybody. I don't know if you can really claim a huge victory in that time.
Rather, we're the ones who might get the jump on them. It's incredible. Magical, even. Maybe his strategic genius was simmering for those 5 years, and it returned to a full boil once you two were reunited. Or maybe he always knew he'd meet you again, and he was preparing for that this whole time.
I like to think it's that. Who else is kicking around?
So, we're finally moving into enemy territory. I'm really feeling the tension now, Professor. I'll be grateful for your leadership on the battlefield.
So let's go off to the church and wrap that one up first so that I can do the choir stuff. And then we'll see what supports we still have available. And I'll probably go through... Well, no, I'll still just keep it to another 5, I think. Because if we have to squeeze in 3 battles tonight, too, this is going to be a long one. 3 paralogs? Yeah, it's going to be a long one tonight. Prominent noble ought to possess a few quality pieces of art. What sort of work would best suit me? A portrait of yourself. Oh, he didn't even like that.
I heard that some unidentified troops have appeared, but apparently they were flying the flag of the Vargas royal family. Do you think it was Dimitri's ghost?
I think it's gonna be a surprisingly physical ghost, but yes, I believe that he is dead inside.
His country was taken before he ever wore the crown. Surely he must regret that.
I'm gonna do the Casper Mercy one, the Marianne one, and something else that I haven't decided on yet.
Professor.
Oh, there you are. Oh. Why am I seeing you two together in multiple places in the monastery today? Mirroring each other.
I trust you and Claude, but I feel uneasy. If we lose in the next battle, the Empire's army will likely come surging into Alliance territory. If that happens, my parents won't escape unharmed. They've raised their anti-Imperial flag after all.
Nope.
Thank you, Professor. I'll fight with all I've got.
I just say nope.
Speaking with you has eased my mind a bit. Just enough, in fact, to put me in the mood
Well,
for sleep.
that's. I feel like you wouldn't have said no even before we had this chat. Like, if I rolled a Smarty over in your direction, you would discreetly bend over and because you're a little sugar gremlin.
Claude seems
seems filled with confidence, but I wonder if everything really will be okay. The Imperial Army might be hiding the Emperor, and the troops headed south might belong to the Old Kingdom. I'll be honest, I'm incredibly uneasy about all of this. But at this point, there's no option but to move
You're such an adorable little, like, tiny child-like size person of a woman. I know you're talking about real important things, but just to see eye to eye with you, I have to turn the camera down, and I'm like, aw. Alright, what is there to do now? So many supports. Alright. I kind of do want to, like, I'm not gonna throw multiple A ranks at a person in 1 week, in 1 month again, but I do want to get a bunch of these knocked out. So let's finally throw my A rank with Claude. Yeah, I guess actually I'll hold off on that one for a minute, because Claude's got a bunch of other A ranks available. Dude is popular. And in fact, if I continue on with this, I'm not gonna have enough months left in the game for him to get all of his A ranks, so I might have to throw 2. That said, I'll probably at least wait for another week. So we'll give him Flane first, since I'm super... No, we'll give him Shamir, since it's been a while on that one.
Do you remember this place? This is where your dagger almost took my nose off.
Ah, yes. The poisonous spider.
You really scared me senseless back then. I thought I was about to die.
I would not take a life without reason.
But, you know, if you were host to a poisonous spider, then I absolutely would kill you.
Ever since then, I've been intrigued by you. Somehow, I keep returning to this spot.
For a nap, I'm sure.
You see right through me, don't you? But it's true that I think about you a lot. What are you gonna do once the war is over? Have you decided on your next place to belong?
I haven't given it much thought.
I mean, you were saying you wanted to bail.
Will you go back to Dagda?
There was no one waiting for me there, and no reason to hurry back. Besides, I've grown accustomed to the nomadic lifestyle. I can make do wherever I find myself. Though, I may be interested in visiting Almyra.
Almyra? That's a bit out of nowhere.
A little bit.
It's as far from my homeland as possible. That's reason enough for me. And you?
Fair.
Where will you go?
Oh, I haven't decided anything just yet. But if you're heading to Almyra, maybe I should pay a visit to Dagda.
Why would you do that?
I don't know. It's interesting.
Because it's where you grew up. That certainly warrants a look. And once we've both seen our fill, how about we plan to meet back up somewhere in Fodland?
And do what?
We can tell each other where we're headed next.
Yeah, that sounds like a safe for work version.
Who knows? We might find ourselves belonging in the same place again. Though if we do, I hope it'll turn out to be more permanent than this temporary coincidence.
We can decide where we belong when we get there.
True. The future's more fun when you don't know what it holds. I look forward to finding out, Shamir.
That's kind of true. It's kind of true. And it kind of hits good for me right now, because in 5 months' time, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. And that's a little scary. It's cool to see Shamir get occasionally flirty. Like, she needs to really open up with somebody, but it's in there. It's in there. Why not? Let's get Cyril and Sedith out of the way here.
Hello, Cyril. On a break? Just figuring out what needs doing next. Why? You need something done? Nothing like that. I was hoping to speak with you. You want to talk? Yes. You told me that you are happy so long as you can continue to work for the Archbishop.
And?
Have you considered that there might be other ways to find happiness? Nope. Repaying my debt to Lady Rhea is all I want to do. Lady Rhea might not be around right now, but all the stuff I do, it's still for her. What will you do once your debt is
I don't think he's ever going to consider that done.
I can never
There you
repay
go.
her. You are possessed of a rare and admirable devotion. I too owe the Archbishop a debt, but repaying her is only one of the reasons I am here. What you mean, one of the reasons you're here? I mean that I have other motivations aside from that. If those motivations required me to be elsewhere, then I would be elsewhere. Motivations? Yes.
Yeah.
I am fortunate enough to share common cause with the
Like
Archbishop.
Flame.
Thus, I am able to remain. Don't be mistaken. It is admirable to repay one's debts, but that alone should not define a person. While it is good to make peace with the past, it is also essential to look ahead to the future. What kind of future do you see for yourself? What can you do to work toward it? I would like you to think about what might make your future brighter.
Just laying down the sagely wisdom again. The deep wisdom.
I don't know if I understand you right. See, when Lady Rhea took me in, it was the first time I ever thought maybe I had a purpose. And I don't know what else I could wish for than that, you know?
I do not mean to trouble you. It's just that I cannot help but notice the way you squander your potential. It's as though you avert your gaze from it on purpose. Keep what I've said in the back of your mind, at least. You have plenty of time.
Okay, Sedith.
Raphael has the broad... what's the word that I'm... The broad... Wholesome knowledge. Sedith's got the deep wisdom, the sage wisdom that changes the direction of a person's life. Raphael makes you feel good. Sedith makes you think hard. Both are good. Both are good. They're just different approaches. And then I've got an A rank with Cyril. Sure.
Whew. Time for a breather. Hey, Professor.
You've been busy.
Yep. Noticed you have been too. Seems like it's been a real rough day for just about everybody, huh? I've been so busy I still haven't eaten. I hope there's still food left.
Here, have some candy.
Whoa, thanks, Professor. This is really good.
It's just candy.
What a day. I need a nap, but I still gotta get the dining hall cleaned
Good
up.
lord, no. Somebody else will do it. Sleep. Go rest.
Professor, that's funny. You push yourself harder than anybody else. You make me look lazy. Besides, I don't even break a sweat doing this stuff. The day Lady Rhea comes home, I want her to see the monastery the way it was 5 years ago. That's why I do all this stuff. For her. And the harder I work, the better. Heck, I'd do more than I do now if there were hours in the day. But I can't go without sleep. Tried once.
Probably fell and hit your head, right?
You must think I'm pretty weird, huh, Professor?
Yeah, a little bit.
I'm always on about Lady Rhea, and I'm not even from Fodlan. I bet most people around here think I'm kind of weird, but I'm real grateful for everything Lady Rhea's done for me.
Making Cyril look lazy is an accomplishment. No, I don't want to say either of these things. I mean, I guess. It's kind of noble.
That's nice of you to say. Real nice. Thanks, Professor. It's good to know you like me. Helps me feel even more at
Yeah,
home.
you're extrapolating there.
I've heard people say that good folks have a heart of gold. Not real gold, I mean. Just they always care about everybody else. Even guys like me. Lady Rhea's incredible. But I figure you're just the same, Professor. Okay. I guess I gotta give in and get some sleep. I'll get up extra early to make up
No, you can sleep 12 hours. Sleep 12 damn hours. Stupid kid. Alright, so that's done. What else we got? Shamir has a C rank with Leonie, but I'm just skipping all those because we don't need them. I've already seen that one to its tops. Flame has an A rank with Claude, but we already saw an A with Claude, so we're moving on from that. Leonie has... Alright. Go. Probably not step on Lauren's too much this time. This is going to be a little bit friendlier. But maybe actually give back the hanky that you wanted to give back last time.
It's only a scratch, Leonie. I'm alright.
One mistake like that in battle and you're done. This is your weapon hand, isn't it? Let me stop the blood.
Apologies for the trouble.
No trouble. And no apologies. Thanks is what you say when a friend helps you out. Darn.
What's wrong?
I get a little tired of this same violin track that gets used in almost every A rank. And that's kind of why I don't like doing a bunch of them in a row. I might just... I don't think that's just me, but it's kind of just the way things work out.
I need a bandage to stop the bleeding, but this is all I've got.
My handkerchief.
I was only carrying it around to give back to you anyway. Mind if I use it for this?
Very well. I suppose that's fitting in a way.
I guess so.
Not that I'm happy.
I am happy to destroy something valuable of yours, though. Soak up
I'm
the
glad
blood.
you accept it, though. In the past, you might have refused it.
Yes. I might have made it an issue of commoners giving aid to the nobility or some such.
I didn't understand why you were so strict about it, but I think I kind of get it now. You know, if every noble were like you, the world would be a better place.
It's a pity that the vast majority are not.
Perhaps, but you were right. Many great deeds are accomplished by friends working together. Especially when those friends are as capable as you.
Me?
Yes, you!
I hope this is not the first time I have told you this, Leone, but you are an exceptional individual.
You're a superwoman.
By insisting on matters of status and dealing with you, I have done you a terrible disservice. For that, please accept my apology. Let us promise to look out for one another as friends from now on.
No need for vows. That's how I've always...
Exactly! You don't gotta make some formal thing of it. That's just how she be.
You weren't wrong about nobles and commoners each having their own roles. But the important thing is we help each other.
That is precisely what being friends with you has helped me to understand. In fact, I've begun somewhat to think of you as rather something
You've also
more.
moved in on 2 other girls, Lauren, so make up your damn mind.
Huh? Sorry, what did you say?
I said, I hope we'll always give each other
That's
support.
right. That's right. You rethink that. Take that back. Leonie's too good for you. I mean, sure, just to get it off the list, I'll hit it, but I'll skip it. Alright, Hilda has an A with Marn and with Ignatz, and I can probably see both of these.
Hilda?
See, the same music again.
Thank you for helping me in the infirmary.
It fits once or twice, but when it's just over and over and over again.
I brought you these pastries.
Ooh, thanks. I'll put some tea on. Have a seat.
That sounds lovely. But I also wanted to apologize for always causing you such trouble.
It's no trouble. No trouble at all. Everything tastes better with friends, don't you think? I give you help, you give me sweets, we have a little tea party. It's a good arrangement, I'd say.
It works.
I'm used to it now, so if it changed suddenly, I would feel...
I suppose if you're enjoying yourself, then it can't be that bad.
Feel disoriented.
Sure. You don't seem to mind listening while I gab, so I'm enjoying myself plenty. But do let me know if I'm too boring.
No, you're not boring at all. In fact, you're, very good at talking. You're also good with your hands. You can clean and organize better than almost anyone. I envy
And yet she never wants to do it.
Oh, stop. I'm blushing. I'm not as great as all that. We're both a lot different on the inside than we look on the outside. Don't you think?
How do you mean?
People who see you think you're so proper, but you're actually clumsy. That's why I help you, because there are some things you just can't do.
That first support rank. Yeah, where she tried to get her to do the library work. And then Marianne just blundered it all, so Hilda had to do it herself anyways.
I'm sorry you always have to clean up after me.
I didn't say I hated it. In fact, you've taught me a few new techniques I can use to persuade people. Maybe I'll start imitating you a little bit. I'll do the Marianne. That sheepish, sorry, and those quavering downcast eyes.
Stop.
But that might not work as well for me. People would probably assume that I'd hit my head.
Oh, well...
Aw, Marianne laughing at me. So rude and yet so adorable.
Yeah, see, Marianne cute.
I'm so sorry. I just can't help it. When I imagine you doing those things, I...
Yeah. It's rather un-Hilda-like, I'll admit. Okay, that's enough laughing.
I'm so sorry.
Don't shush her. Don't shush her.
Hey, are you alright? That tea's hot, Marianne. Be careful.
Yes. Oh, ouch, hot.
Come on, what did I just say?
She's acting like a real person that has, like, pleasantness and happiness, and that's great. It's very great.
I'm sorry. Ow. Hot.
And is clumsy.
Oh boy, a real steady hand, that Marianne. It's nice to see her laugh. Sure, she was laughing at me, but How can I get mad when she looks so dang cute?
Agreed. Hilda smart girl. Hilda correct. What else do we got in here? Yeah, Lysithia's got a bunch of A ranks ready to go too. Alright, well, we'll throw Hilda and Ignatz at it, and then I think the rest are just A's that I have to wait for.
Oof. Capsized the teapot. Tea leaves on the carpet. This'll be fun to
More
clean
of
up.
that sweet violin music.
Hey, Hilda. Is something wrong?
Ignatz, I accidentally knocked over my teapot. I drunk all the tea already, thank the goddess, but the tea leaves went right into the carpet.
Oh, that's a mess. Here, let me help. I can leave stains if you're not careful.
But don't you have somewhere to be?
Probably.
Oh no, don't worry. I'm on a break.
What's that in your hands? Oh, painting supplies. You were gonna go do some painting, weren't you?
Ah, yes. The weather's quite splendid, and I found a place where some gorgeous flowers are blooming. But the flowers aren't going anywhere this second. Let's clean this up.
Okay. Thanks,
Very
Ignatz,
apprehensive.
And sorry to keep you away from your painting.
That's okay. It didn't stain at least. You picked all the leaves out of the carpet.
Still going painting? Or is it too late in the day?
No, I think time-wise it'll be fine. If you're not doing anything, Hilda, would you care to join me?
Laughing internally.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable. Forget what I said. I'm sure you're busy anyway.
You didn't let me say anything.
Yes, he did. He gave you quite a bit of time.
Well, no, but you didn't reply, so I thought you didn't want to.
I never said I didn't want to. I was just surprised.
I did not see a surprise, Hilda Two-Face.
I'd love to see those pretty flowers you mentioned. I'm glad you invited me.
Oh, that's good. Wait, you're glad?
Of course I am. I like being invited to things, silly.
Right, of course. It's affirming.
Yeah, exactly. See? You get it. So there's no need to worry that an invitation is burdening someone. It feels good to be asked.
Of course. Well then,
Truth.
in addition to seeing the flowers with me, would you like to help with my painting?
I wouldn't want to screw up your opus. I'm not much of a painter.
No, I meant that I'd like to paint you, with the flowers all around you. Oh, that's too much, isn't it? Forget I said anything.
Silly, you didn't even let me answer. But you're right, I'm not up for that.
I'm sorry,
I'm not up for that, unless your painting of me will look really, really cute. Can you make that happen?
Replace her eyes with a little chibi face, and then yeah.
Huh?
Got it.
Yes, of course. I'll paint you cute as a button.
Good. Shouldn't be too hard. I can feel a very cute smile coming on.
Good support. Don't remember any of the first ones, but good support. And then I've also got a potential A rank with Lysithia. Still just like won't happen until something occurs in the story, and I don't know what. And I think I've seen the Marianne one too, but let's throw that in since it's an option. Finally, not violin.
I ask for guidance. Professor, you're always watching over me, aren't you?
I think I skipped the earlier ones of this because I'd seen them before, but oh well. Of course.
I've spent my entire life avoiding people. Speaking to others was so difficult for me. So I made a point to always be alone. Animals and the goddess were the only ones I could really open up to. Do you remember the time you asked what it was I prayed for?
Thanks and protection?
Yes, but that wasn't the case. Back then, I felt that my life served no purpose, and that I was nothing more than a burden. In truth, I was begging the goddess to take me to her. That was my daily prayer.
Not as in die.
But now I fear the idea of dying
it was.
and being left alone.
Eep.
I have friends who accept me for who I am now, in spite of my crest. And I have you watching over me. I finally learned to accept the kindness and warmth of others. It's because of you, Professor. Because of you, I've decided to live.
Good, glad that I could help.
I'm sorry to have worried you. But I'm all right now. Even if I'm separated from you or any of my friends, the memories I've made here will give me the strength to continue on.
Should look to the future now. Yeah. Look forward. Look forward.
Oh, I'm sure I'll have the strength to move forward if we're together.
Be strong. Yes, good. Marianne goes through such a drastic personal development in almost every one of her supports, and usually through some different path. And it's really great. She's got like, starts at the same place and goes through a whole lot of different variety depending on who you have her talk to. I was still kind of floored by her chain with Dimitri. That one was real good. But I think that's kind of all we need for now. Oh, wait, there's Raph and Lysithia. Throw this in there.
Where is that darn ladder?
Need help with something, Lysithia?
I can't find the ladder anywhere, and I needed to check out the books up on that top shelf.
Want me to just grab one for you?
No, I need to be able to dig around myself.
No problem. You can sit on my shoulders instead. Up you go.
Hang on a sec. That's not...
It works.
I hope nobody saw that. Anyway, thank you. That was helpful. I can't believe how many fantastic books were hidden just out of reach up there. Thanks for being so patient while I rummaged.
No problem at all. It was my pleasure.
Hey,
Raph likes to help.
You're always extra nice to me. Is it because I remind you of your sister Maya?
Yeah, I can't help but think about her whenever I see you around. We lost our parents when she was still real little, so she never had adults around to do stuff for her. That's probably why she grew up to be the kind of kid who wants to do everything on her own.
That's certainly something I can relate to.
I keep telling her that it's okay to rely on her big bro a little bit. Like, when there's stuff she can't do because she's too small. She just needs to ask someone bigger to do it.
Same goes the other direction.
I told her that she could help me when I'm having trouble with stuff too. Then we would be even.
Young or old, we can all help one another out. We each have our strengths and weaknesses.
Good, yes. You're finally less of a little bitch about that. You understand.
Receiving help and providing help in return. It sounds so simple, really.
It is simple. I knew you'd get it.
I do. And I hope you understand that you can come to me for help too, Raphael. I can't be the only one receiving aid. It makes me feel incompetent and like a kid. I hate that.
All right, then. You could help me clean up my room.
I bet it's a disaster knowing you. I'll help you on that front, but I've got some rules on how to keep things tidy. You'll need to listen up.
If you could help with the actual tidying, that would probably be better. No need to bother with
No,
rules.
but that'll help you with the future stuff, Raph. Come on, this is where you gotta listen.
I don't really do so good with remembering the complicated stuff. Oh, I got an idea. It would be even better if you could just come by and tidy up from now on.
No, you can't make Lysithia your maid. No.
If you keep helping me, then I can help you whenever you need it. No guilt.
Whenever I need it, huh? How long does that offer hold?
From now on. Like for always. I don't know what's so difficult to understand.
It's really simple.
For always sounds nice. I'm fine with that.
Raph, you were doing so well. Oh, and then you big lummox mind blew it. Might not be the best person to compare, but Marianne is like a Bernadetta done right. She's got the shyness, but it's almost never used to ridiculous comic effect. I kind of thought that Ignatz was like a Bernadetta done right too, because he's... I think I said it earlier on in the run here. Regardless what happened with him as a unit, he's got the same kind of shyness. In this, well, not necessarily in the sense of wanting to avoid all contact, but definitely in the, like, not wanting to be a bother and, like, stay out of people's way and just sort of take whatever people put on him. But he also has, like, this side where he's absolutely, like, got a passion and he's chasing it. And you can see a little bit of development early on, whereas, like, I've said it several times now, Bernadetta, she's just kind of always got the same shtick. And it's usually used for comedic effect. And that doesn't go away even when she has character development, whatever she goes through. Bernie people latched on very quickly, but she feels like an Awakening Fates character in a game with the writing of a Valentia Tellius game. Yeah, that's... I would agree with that. Okay, so now what do we have available for supports? Not in terms of watching them, but like I have more things that I can throw at a choir. So who's gonna go into said choir? I can put Claude and Annette together, which is really the only one he has left. So what about Raph? Raph and Caspar could talk, Raph and Shamir can talk, and they're both adjutants, so they never get time to spend together. So let's do that.
Everyone should sing louder.
Is this necessary?
Yes, it's necessary. Super ooper necessary. Just sing the song. Sing the song, Shamir. It'll make you like Raphael more. We're running out of supports to do. I'm fine with that. It means that I have less food that I have to shove into people's faces.
Each time we press forward, our search for Rhea broadens to a wider area. I certainly hope we will find at least some clue. But I do suspect I already know where she is.
The capital.
If I'm right, and she is in the Imperial capital, then we cannot save her until we topple the
I ran into this with the lions, too. Okay, so you could still teach me in swords if I really need it, and I think, yeah, I may as well.
Each time, I certainly, if I'm right.
Because there we go, that's all I need, done. S+.
I fully grasped this talk.
Now I can have sword fare while I am a healer person. Yay. Yeah, finally, oh god, I guess you're right. It has taken me this many runs to finally get sword S+ sword. I am truly a sword master, except not because I don't have the class, but I am a master of swords. No, not that quote.
We secured the win in our first skirmish, but the next battle is a different matter. The Empire will come after us with everything it's got. Even so, the ultimate victory will be ours. And I'm not just saying that. I've made ample preparations to ensure our victory.
Oh? How much poisoning is going to be going down?
It's my rule to never leave victory to chance. You can't rely on the protection of the
There we
gods.
go. Thank you, man.
With your power and my schemes, I should be able to plot a direct course to victory.
What do you want all the way over here, praying in a corner?
So, we're finally invading Empire territory, huh? There's not much we can do right now. I truly believe that we have it in us to succeed.
Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna figure it out. It's gonna be very scary, but we can do it.
Right.
So, what's up?
If this mysterious military force is the remnants of the kingdom, I think there would have been the possibility of a united front. But from what I've heard, that's going to be difficult. Their behavior is very erratic. If they're clamoring for revenge and death, then it's probably better if we have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, so we didn't get much of a reason in the Lions as for why Claude was acting weird, because it's like, well, you know, why don't we get together with the Alliance? They definitely seem like they want to help. And then when we got to the battle, Claude showed up and he's like, we should probably ally with the kingdom there, because you know, it'll be better if we go at them together. And then after 2 turns, he's like, it's too much of a mess. We can't figure out who's who. Let's just kill them all. And then exclusively went after me, Claude. Yes, you, Claude. I'm looking at you down there. Claude. You know what you did, Claude. It actually does have a good reason this time, because, yeah, Dimitri is very erratic, and he's after revenge and death. That makes sense.
Okay.
Claude just wanted to scheme but gave up. Okay, I need an herb or a greenery of some kind. There we go. Then we'll hop over here.
Thanks. I'm glad
Drop that down on you. Then we go to the dining hall and we'll squeeze out whatever we've got for various meals. Oh, I need somebody to help me with this. Mercedes, make me an immortality stew, please. We're gonna need the defenses for all of this. In fact, I might be able to get a couple stat boosts for this month if I have to do several paralogs above my level. and then also the Battle of Eagle and Lion, or the Blood. Yeah, maybe I can, oh, alright, well, on a second exploration, maybe I can do that too. So, who's got who in here? Raph and Shamir are still a thing, so let's throw them together, and it literally does not matter, so we'll give them pickled shit.
Food taste?
This.
Hey, there we go. That's another rank. Let's squeeze that out.
Shamir.
Oh my god, he did it. He did it. He approached without her knowing.
All right. That went better than I thought. You make funny sounds when you're scared.
I wasn't scared.
You were absolutely scared.
Still, I'm impressed. You managed to sneak up on me. Not many can do that.
Just want to hear that again.
I wasn't scared. Forget that.
So biting.
It's because I practiced that in, out, out breathing you showed me. I practiced until I passed out. It was worth it, though. I've been able to get real close to enemies lately without them noticing. I think I pretty much got it figured out. Sneaking up on you is a good sign.
True. To be honest, I didn't think you had it in you. I never thought you'd be able to suppress that unbearably palpable presence of yours.
Unbearably palpable.
I respect anyone who could learn so much in such a short period.
It's only
of
been
time.
5 years, but you know, credit. Figured you'd take 10.
You might even be ready for a recon mission.
Recon? With you? And me? Together?
Why the surprise? I said you were ready.
Wow! I never thought I'd get to go scouting with you. I guess that practice really is paying off. Whoa! Was that a
She is
sign?
capable of it, yes.
Calm down, Raphael. Are you really that excited to go with me? Your presence may have dimmed, but your emotions are hitting me like a tidal wave.
Oh, sorry. Is there a way to breathe and hide those too?
No.
No. That requires different training. From someone else. I'll keep you informed about the recon mission.
Okay, great! Looking forward to it!
Yay. Big ol' lummox giraffe. Guess go on a day with the professor. Not me. I guess she's a knight, not a professor. Oh, I never saw this. I have never seen the A rank here. Should try listening when she's ready to speak with you. Maybe I did in the last run? I don't remember. If I did, I don't remember. So, Sedith, or Eloise, could speak with Shamir, but she's all done. Leonie, yes, Eloise and Leonie, that's a thing. There we go. You didn't. Sweet, new support.
I'm grateful I get to eat every day.
Captain Gerald and I used to enjoy meals together just like
Eloise,
this.
it's been 5 years. It's been 5 years, man. Stop thinking about my dad. It's weird. Leonie, I know you didn't verbalize it, but I know you're thinking about him too. It's no less weird, all right? Both of you just... so weird. Talk about literally anything else, please. Lawrence. Who can Lawrence go with? I think I've already determined that he's pretty much tapped out. I've already seen Ferdinand, and I could throw him at Mercedes, but Mercedes is a popular girl. I've identified. Very, very popular across the board. Although I guess Lawrence does have an A rank, so if I'm gonna get anything... I mean, Lawrence is already at B, so if I'm gonna get anything, I may as well get it with him. Because then I don't have to rebuild it later.
Smaller bite.
I should also go get myself a hot tea soonish, since I think the machine will have turned off at this point. Who else? Cloud. still has stuff, but he's pretty... Oh, Annette! Gotta go get that creepity creep song.
That smell.
Eating.
That's the last support Claude needs, really. Yeah, I think you're right. The rest of them he's already got unlocked and ready to go. So who's left then? Everybody looks like they're all tapped out. I've got Cyril and Hilda, but have they already finished their support? They have. Then I can throw Sedith at literally anybody. Let's go have him talk to Hilda, or eat with Hilda. Claude might just be on me, but I can never get used to that ridiculous headband.
Yep.
It looks so odd, and that's kind of why I'm keeping it on him. It's just, I'm making this run mine by having him wear that stupid headband the whole time. It seems in character. Yo, Sedith and Hilda.
Hello, Hilda.
Oh, Sedith. Good day.
Is it?
She's not scared.
Did I do something
Now
wrong?
she's scared.
Not to my knowledge. But I cannot help but notice that you no longer shy away when I speak to you.
You noticed that, huh?
She's getting nervous.
When you stare at me, I feel like you're peering into my soul.
And that no longer bothers you? Does that mean your conscience is finally clear?
Nah, I got used to it. I know you're not scary.
Personal growth? God, no.
That's unfortunate. You really should do something to correct your lazy behavior.
Maybe that's true. I wouldn't want to be like the fox, forced to wander in the snow all winter.
I'm pleased to see you grasped the moral of the story.
Don't you think the squirrel was a little cold-hearted,
Yeah, probably should have shared his food.
He seems not to care about what happens to his friend, as long as he himself is happy.
You know, that is a valid point. I have no wish to encourage that attitude in children. Perhaps if the fox only survives thanks to the squirrel kindly sharing some of his acorns. How does that sound to you?
I like it okay. I'm sure the kids will admire that nice, compassionate squirrel.
Thank you for your insight. As it happens, I have some other stories that I wrote for Flame. Would you like to hear them?
You should make a book out of them. It's a shame that only Flame and I get to enjoy them.
What a fine idea! I will begin immediately, though I feel such a book requires illustrations, and I have no artistic talent. Would you lend me a hand?
I think Ignatz might be a better choice, but...
What would she say here if you got him killed? Is that a thing?
I can probably manage. Not like they need to be terribly fancy.
I could use some more of your wisdom with regard to the content of the stories also.
Does she just pass the buck on to anybody else?
That sounds like a pain, but I'm invested in this now. Let's do it.
Why did I get myself into this?
Excellent. That's wonderful to hear. Let us produce the very best book we can, for the children's sake.
You look so excited. I can't help but lend a hand.
Oh, old man said that's just getting giddy. Some supports should change with the unit's death, to my knowledge. Yeah, like I've seen things like that happen before. I'm just wondering, does she only have like one backup that's like, I guess fine, I'll do it? Or does she try to pass it off to somebody else and make the daisy chain happen? Anyways, that's I think all of these supports that I needed, or I mean the food. I know, but stupid, I gotta go give Caspar some gifts. I mean, not Caspar. Cyril some gifts, because he still needs a lot of training to get to Bow Knight. Lawrence, what are you doing up here?
There's something else.
Oh, not a stable union.
House Gloucester has changed its allegiance and joined the faction that is against the Empire. The Alliance will thus remain united. But thanks to this latest ploy, my father is more suspicious of Claude now than ever, if such a thing is possible. Ordinarily, I might credit his helpful posture toward us to his devout faith in the Church of Seros. But it is clear to me now that this is nothing more than a shrewd calculation on his part. He is only thinking of his position.
Great. So he's a noble, then.
We are in the clear for now, but please bear in mind that the Alliance is never an entirely stable union.
Yeah, that makes sense. I thought, you know, maybe they're doing things for the right reasons, but nah. Thanks for pointing it out. Still a bunch of selfish assholes. All right, give me a half sec here. I know it's fine. I'll finish this before I go do stuff.
You never can.
I think I've already gone down the lost items for you, but let me check.
I don't know.
Hey, cool. There was one left. So you're topped out now.
Professor.
Yes, Mercedes. What can I do you for?
Do you have a moment, Professor? I need to speak.
Oh, maybe I did see this.
Thank you so much. This is what I want.
Yeah, because she's just like, I'm gonna handle my own life now.
This letter from my adoptive father just arrived.
Adoptive, eh?
Oh, have I not mentioned him? He's the reason I first came to the Officers' Academy. He's also the one who dragged me from the church where I was living, just so he could use my
I do
crest.
remember this now.
My crest does not yet belong to a house, so he plans to use it as leverage to marry into the nobility. He's a very greedy man who was a roving merchant before adopting me, but now he's in the capital. This letter says that he's finally arranged to marry me off to a wealthy noble. I know he's just thinking of himself, but can't he see that this isn't a priority when we're at war?
Maybe the war has pushed him to this.
I suppose it's possible. He may be worried about carrying on his bloodline, but... I don't know what to do about this proposal.
Say no! Really easy. Say no.
I can't see any way around it, so I fear that I must. I just don't want to let go of the life that I've made for myself. I know it's not what my heart wants, but I don't have the strength to say
I'll do
no.
it. I'll write on the back in big black letters. No. Two O's. Just to, you know, help really solidify the point.
I believe I've mentioned this before, but I want to work in service of the church. Well, I suppose it doesn't necessarily have to be the church, but I want to help those in need. If I were to marry a noble, I think it would be difficult to realize that dream.
Just say no.
It's just, I've always allowed myself to follow the whims of those above me. I convinced myself that everything in life was at the will of the goddess. I was blind to reality. I believed it was her will to both pull me from the church and guide me to the Officers' Academy. The decision to enter this war was the first time I acted of my own free will. My adoptive father opposed this decision, but I somehow managed to convince him. Still, I couldn't free myself of him completely. This letter is proof of that. It's not that I'm scared of him, but there is something that worries me.
Severing ties?
I knew you'd understand, Professor. I've sat down to write a reply several times, but I can't muster up the courage or the words. I was hoping you could provide me with the encouragement I need.
Why reply at all?
If I don't, he'll go ahead with the arrangement.
Fuck him! What does he want to do? Come kidnap you? I'll cut his head off myself.
I suppose I must aim toward cutting him out of my life completely. Okay. I think that may have been just the push I was looking for. I'll tell him the truth. That I found a life worth pursuing, and I must decline the proposal. Maybe I should tell him I've fallen for someone else. Why, it's you, Professor. Isn't that
Maybe I'll
obvious?
marry Marianne. I wouldn't say obvious.
I'm just teasing. Now I'm off to write this letter and stand my ground.
Alright, cool. So that's that done up, and I've got one more to spend, and somebody can teach me riding. I don't think it's Hilda. It might not be Lauren's either. I think it's Marianne that can teach me riding.
his country.
Advanced drills, there we go. I also know Leone can teach me, but that's why I'd rather have other people teach me first, because I'm not going to be able to train with them for very much longer. So I did that, and I did that, and that should be good, and yes. I can marry Gilbert and tell Anna I'm her new daddy. Sorry, not Anna, Annette. Ingrid and Shamir are both fantastic people, and they are the two that I am also debating about marrying when I go do the church run. It's like I'm 95% on Ingrid, but yeah, there's still Shamir. Maybe I'll feel different once I get her in my army again. Really use her for a run. Give me a sec, I gotta go get some water. Apologies about that. We are having a big Cross Studios lunch tomorrow that I'm organizing, and I needed to make sure that we were gonna still be on for the reservation that I tried to make, because they never got back to me about it. We're in the clear. Alright, yeah. Hello, what's up? Stable duty for these two. Yep, they're still kind of the ones that need riding experience, right, Cyril? I think it's Cyril still needs riding. Yeah, riding. Okay, cool. Well, let's give him some work. He's at B+ in riding and actually pretty close to ranking up in bows, so let's work him up on that a little bit. Great. By which I mean not great, you suck, Cyril. Sedith, yeah, you're like how many? Just a couple points away from A rank in authority. I know it's not helping you get to Wyvern Lord, but that will give you access to Keyhall Wyverns, which makes you super much better in battle.
Naturally. Did you expect anything
Good,
less?
you got it perfect, so I didn't even have to waste 2 trainings on it.
Perfect.
Good job, Sedith.
Hopefully this proves useful. Let's not exaggerate.
Now, classes. You still need axes and flying at A. You're at B+ in both of them, 128, 186. Your flying is closer.
Naturally. That was helpful.
Not going to be able to get it today.
That wasn't.
I mean, in this specific. That's the thing. Every time I talk about periods of time, like today or tonight or this week, I'm just like, I don't mean in terms of the stream. I mean in terms of game time. And I always feel like I have to clarify.
It's weird referring to real life time and in-game time.
So. Yeah, Claude doesn't need to become a master class. He's already got access to Barbarossa. Or Barbossa, or whatever. Barbassa. It's a fucking weird word. Point is, anything he gets is really just for the sake of, like, having more skills. So I don't strictly need those. Lauren's still working towards those axes so we can use the Yukon Vasara.
That was adequate.
Lysithia's at an S in reason. Probably not going to get to S+. Not that important, too. B+ in riding I don't think gives her anything either, so I don't got to worry about that.
Probably get to an S in faith if you really push it.
Yeah, but why, though? I don't think there's a need for it. Yeah, if Hilda can get to B rank, then I can give her the Dusker Heavy Soldiers in case she needs it, which is going to be a good help.
That was so helpful.
Nope, you just had to fall flat on your face in the last run, didn't you? 3 more trainings. Oh, right, Alois. Alois also sucks and needs as much help as he can possibly get. For Great Knight, you need Heavy Armor at A and Riding at B+. You've got Heavy Armor at B and Riding at C+.
So 2 more ranks for each of them.
Yeah.
Still got it.
It's okay. He's still working through some classes right now. He doesn't need to get it immediately. I just want to get him closer. Yeah, the Barber Dragon class. That's the one. 2 more.
It's the dragon that likes giving haircuts.
Let's give Cloud some more sword work for now, since I am having him stick around in Assassin for a bit. And that'll, like, still give me another person who's good with swords, because right now it's just me. One more training to do. Loney also getting access to the Keyhole Wyverns could be a big help, although I don't know, I say big help and it would be an improvement, but does she really need more help? Anybody could use more help, but does she need it? Leonie is really goddamn good as she is. I think A+ will give her a better bow prowess though, so that's something. Past that, yeah, I think you're right. I could probably push Lysithea into S with Faith, and then she'd... Well, no, because S is just going to give her increased magic range again, and she doesn't have... Well, I guess I could drop HP plus 5 for that.
She's going to be really frail.
She's already really frail. I just try to keep her away from all battles at the moment. Nah, I don't think she's gonna benefit too much from that. She gets all of her nuking power from magic, so if I'm gonna do anything, I should just push magic. Like, if I can give her more black or, like, dark tome fair, then she just does even more damage, which is good.
More magic is really good.
Don't stop.
It's less a matter of needing and more a matter of, do you want Leonie to slaughter one army or multiples? See, that's actually a good counter argument there. I should make sure that she can slaughter multiple armies. So Cyril no longer needs authority because I did that for the sake of a seminar. We're gonna put you back on bows and riding. Shamir's fine. Alois on heavy armor riding. Flane's fine. Sedith, axes and flying. Ingrid is also fine. Loney on bows and authority. That should work. Yup. Hilda, axes and authority. You've already made Great Knight, so that's fine, because that'll ping you over to B in authority, which will be good. Marianne's good, if I can give her the extra movement, since I'm going that direction anyways. Ooh, Lysithea actually could use the extra movement, now that I think about it. Because they all have Canto. Marianne's less important, because she is usually in the back and kind of physicking. Lysithea could use it to get in and out faster, which would be good. Lauren's on lances and axes. That's fine with me. Yep, everybody looks good.
Well, may I?
Soon a day will come when we all must part ways. I get so sad thinking about it. It's not practical to keep focusing on this, though, is it? The goddess will always protect everyone.
Oh, of course.
There you go. Come on. Come on. Load it up.
Let's take a... Sure. We'll have...
I'm really getting...
No, you're not, Ignots.
Could be useful.
Is this what
Anyways, is it time to finally do that one paralog you've wanted to do for the last 2 runs?
Not yet. Not quite yet. We're gonna attempt Sedith taking a crack at Wyvern Lore. He's got a 67% chance right now, and all of his stats will go up pretty significantly. He'll get an HP, he'll get a strength, he'll get a speed, he'll get a defense, he'll get 3 resistance, and an extra move. He will lose his fancy blue outfit, which is a shame for everybody involved, but oh well, such is life.
A little shame.
Come on, Sedith, you're the headmaster. If anybody can fake their way through a test, it's you. God damn it, Sedith.
That's why. You're supposed to be good at writing.
It is unbelievable. You wrote what the test is. How did you fail it? Maybe Cyril will get luckier with a 50%. Hey? Hey? Hey!
Congratulations.
Now I got a bow knight.
I passed.
I've lost a flyer, but I got 4 bow range.
Having 4 bow range is really good.
So who else do I have that now can hop themselves onto a flyer? Mercedes still needs more lance work to do hers. Did I switch their goals over to lances yet? I did, yes. They're still just training and getting better at it. Okay, that's fair. Anybody else that's an adjutant status that isn't on a flyer yet and could be? Annette can't even take the test, nor can Mercedes. Caspar's not at the right level. Ferdinand could. Ignatz cannot. Raphael can. Right on time for him to not need to anymore, because he's pretty much got all his supports.
Yeah, he's pretty much done.
Well, I can buy a couple seals. Certs. We'll have him take it up just in case I need to. Just in case I find a spot. Sedith, you failed a test you literally created in front of a barely literate janitor. Yeah, oh boy.
That's sad.
Alright, so we are going to do paralogs. We're going to do battles. I'm not going to start with that one. Ooh. Claude heads off to Srang. There's also Rhea's, which is here. And it looks like, according to the levels, today we're going to redo Marianne's, which I know what is coming up. Then we're going to do the face beneath. And experience that. And then we're gonna do Eternal Guardian, and that's gonna be the what happens for this month.
Also, I think there's one extra paralog.
No. There's 5.
Yeah, I meant one more than the 4 you already saw.
Yeah, Claude's. That's not news. Like I counted them out.
And Leticia.
No, I saw that one last time.
Okay.
Besides, it doesn't matter. It's level 37, so I'm not doing it. I'm looking at the available until dates. And they have quite a while until theirs is due.
Thank you so much.
There's no reason to feign ignorance. I know.
No, you don't. You're ignorant. Ignoramus. You're ignorant.
What are you talking about?
Just come here.
Professor, help!
Don't interfere. Just hand the girl over.
I'm gonna kick you in the nose. No.
I'm telling you this for your own good. You're putting yourself in danger by associating with her.
Dude, you're in for a nose kicking.
Do you know of the wandering beast stalking the woods in the Edmund territory? It is said that it attacks people every night and drags them off to feast. The true identity of the wandering beast is that girl right there.
No, it's not.
No, I would never.
Oh, get out of here.
No matter. I'll get the evidence I need.
My apologies for getting you involved in that.
You want a knuckle sandwich, you deplorable bag of misconceptions? No, not a knuckle sandwich. No, I'm giving him a heel sandwich. You're not understanding how much I want to put foot to this guy's face. Use those powerful legs.
In truth, that man has been following me ever since my father disappeared. He's a
Or yet have the horse do it.
The crest that
Also
my
workable?
father wore and was passed down to me. It was Maurice's crest.
And who dat?
Yes. It's also known as the Crest of the Beast. It's said there were once 12 heroes who saved Fodlan. There was the King of Liberation, Nemesis, the 10 elites, and finally...
Wait, the 10 elites and more. How did I not catch this the first time? And everybody's always talked about the King of... talked about Nemesis and the 10 elites. Not about this last one.
One day, Maurice suddenly transformed into a hideous beast and slaughtered innocent people. It was like when Miklon of House Gautier turned into a black beast. The negative energy dwelling within his crest turned Maurice into a monster. The people of Fodlan grew to despise him, and he was stripped of his honor. His whole clan was conquered, and it was believed that his bloodline had vanished. But even now, there exists a few descendants who have inherited Maurice's crest and his curse. My family line is one of them. Maurice's crest is a symbol of disaster. Anyone who comes in contact with it is met with great misfortune. Those who carry the crest become beasts at night and slaughter innocent people.
So what he mentioned earlier...
Yes, the rumor about the wandering beast in the woods. People are saying the creature is similar in appearance to Maurice's bestial form.
So let's go kill it.
That may be true, but...
Excuse.
I doubt I could do it on my own. If you and some of the others came with me, though...
Let's go, let's do it.
Thank you. But, promise you won't tell anyone about my crest? I'm sorry to have to ask, but thank you.
Yeah, I guess I didn't get that Ferdinand and Lysithea one in the last run either, even though I had both of them. So it must be one that's only available outside of Crimson Flower. There's a bunch like that, huh? Seems to kind of lock you out to a completely different line of the game.
In comparison to the lions and the deers, the eagles are very unique.
Alright, giant wandering beast. Oh good, he's level 40. He has 98 HP on his first bar of 4. That's just great. Vital defense and anti-magic armor and armored blow and death blow and defiant strength. And he's got magic bind, so if he hits a unit, they just can't use magic for a turn. And he's got Heartseeker, and he's got Renewal, getting 20% back of that 100 HP every turn. Crest of a hero whose identity was lost to history, promises contempt for those who bear it, sometimes raises might when using a weapon. Crest of the Beast, Mystery Crest. Might be some kind, though it's unclear which one. I mean, we know which one it is now. We can see it. It's right there. So, Holy Knight Marianne. I know, at least on hard mode, it did not attack her. So she should be safe in here until we can get to her. Let's also take a look at the units. Drop you. I've got 10 available for here. And I'm sorry, Alois, you are just not strong enough to participate in these battles, but I do need to ensure that I at least take you along as an adjutant in them. I don't believe I have an experience orb, though. Nope, only 2 knowledge gems this time. Don't know where the experience one came from, but I sure as shoot don't have it. This one beast makes the final bosses from other games look like a chump. Respect him and his very high HP stats. Oh, I know. I have fought him before. Though Maniacal, remember when I told you about how I knew in advance that, that big monsters could fight each other? This is the map where I did it. Because I put Dimitri right about here with 4 giant monsters around him and watched as they all took each other to 1 HP while he dodged and dinked every one of them.
Wow.
Dimitri's fantastic. That's the alarm for that reservation thing. Shoots that on.
And how he had 90 evasion in the last map, I can believe that.
Yeah. He was also in the woods, which helped a lot. I think I had him in his Great Lord class right here, so he was working on that. Oh yeah, this is also a really good map for Claude. I mean, I guess Claude as a flyer would also just be over top of all of the woods. But as an assassin, he gets the benefit of, you know, the dodge in them and can also run through them at full speed, which is nice.
Assassins running through woods at full speed greatly helps in this map.
So Hilda and, Lawrence are trickier, though. Because they can be Fortress Knights, which would be a big help on a map where you're kind of standing your ground against monsters. But I need them to master Paladin. But this is a map with a ton of forests, so the horses aren't going to help a ton. And they're, like, nor will movement. Because it's more about find a monster, kill him. Find a monster, kill him, rather than trying to move very quickly through things. I guess I could put them in Great Knight for this one, which is a good split the difference. And then in another Paralogue after this, I can swap them back to Paladin.
That would be a good compromise.
Because they're only losing 2 defense for going to Great Knight, whereas going to Paladin would drop them by 8?
Yeah.
Think of the possibilities.
Alright guys, you get to Great Knight it up now.
I see potential.
So many mounted units! It's no longer an even split. I don't have 5 and 5 anymore. Now I've got 6 and 4, but that's still alright. 6 horses.
Everyone except for the house leader is on a mount.
Oh, look, if he won't take off the headband, what on earth makes you think he's gonna get on board with everybody else's classes? He does his own thing. Even when everybody else hates him for it. So, yes, it's Hilda that I need to reset now. So she's in Knight. We're gonna give, yeah, she gets Axe Prowess. So now that they're both in a class that has 2 fairs?
Weapon proficiencies?
2 fairs. Not weapon proficiencies. 2, like, skills that give them more damage with a weapon. I'm gonna let them focus on what they want to focus on, which is to say, Lawrence is gonna lance and Hilda's gonna axe. Even though she also likes lances for some reason, I never picked that up before. But I only have space for 1 prowess ability on both of them, and they're gonna specialize. I don't need a breaker here because monsters just don't have weapons like that. So let's give a dexterity since that'll increase Pavis. Although Pavis probably isn't going to trigger on a giant monster shot, so I don't have need of that here either. So with all that in mind, I guess I may as well just give them both prowesses. Because then they can pick up whichever one a monster is weak to, which is kind of a good idea. drop the HP. You already got 58, which is pretty good. And then we'll give you armor blow instead. Yes. No arrows, so I don't need flying effect null here. Let's pick up the lance crit instead. Claw doesn't need axe breaker. I'm gonna curse myself next run. I mean, in the next map, and undo all of these things. Leonie can get... let's give you... Sailor stance.
All range attacks.
What?
Does Aegis trigger on all range attacks or just
bow and
weapon?
magic? Bow and magic.
Okay.
Don't need lance breaker, but I can use seal defense against a monster. Yes, that's gonna be seal. The seals will be super good against monsters, I think.
Because they're going to be so bulky, being able to reduce all their stats is going to help a ton.
Exactly. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, so who gets Alois? Who's going to be acting almost every turn and is a grounded unit? Probably Lorenz and Hilda, the people that I'm going to set up front to tank shots. It's usually Lorenz that gets put in front to tank, so you get Alois. And he's also a tank right now, so that's cool. You're super slow. You will get some defense boost from him. Although if I gave him warrior, he would be able to work that up faster. No, it's not necessary here. It's not necessary here. It might be necessary here. Let's give him warrior instead.
I will harness.
Pavis does work against monsters. It doesn't say that it does, so I'm unequipping it.
Do you have proof that it works against monsters?
If you're talking about the giant golems, they wield a sword, they wield a lance. It's a big lance, but it's still a weapon. Monsters use a breath, so it would not work. Like they use crest stones.
Against the mechanical enemies, they use weapons.
Yeah, that's
Monsters
what I just said. I've had it work for me before. Against a monster with a crest stone? Because I've never seen it, and according to the text of the game, it literally doesn't work that way. So, no, I'm not doing that. Now, when I have other things I could use. I mean, I could try it on one guy. So we'll drop Lorenz's axe and go back with Pavis and see what happens. Who else for... Adjutants. Who can Flane work with? You've got a max with Claude, Ignatz, and Ferdinand in the field, so I'll give you to Sedith, since he's here. Who does Raph still have stuff left with? Marianne and Leonie. Alright, I'll give you to Marn then. There. What are the... I'm gonna need all my monster skills back now, because I had a bunch and I killed them all. So curve shot, encloser, and grounder. Probably not gonna need grounder here. Pick up the Bane. Helm Splitter, Shatter Slash. Don't have a monster one on Hilda. Nor on Lauren's. Nightingale, Frozen Lance. Nope. No need there. Monster Piercer on Leone. Okay, that's something. Although she's fast enough, she'll probably double him anyways. Maybe not all of them, so drop Nightingale. Seteth is a slow mofo, so the Monster Piercer will help him. Same with Cyril, so Monster Breaker might be good. The rest of the guys don't matter. Armored Co and myself for support. Marn's got the magic users. Hilda's got the Great King Alliance core. Although she does have a B in authority, but Lawrence has the heavy soldiers. So he's really rocking that tank life a little bit more right now with 45 versus Hilda's 37. Okay, fine with that. I don't know if there's anything better for Hilda. I mean, the Fraldaria soldiers technically give her a little bit more protection, a bunch more crit, a little less physical attack. Probably be okay with that. Keyhole. One of the flyers got access to the good shit now, didn't they? Yes, Seteth can use a Keyhole, Wyvern Co now. And Cyril having recovery is still probably a good call. Okay. Do a quick replenish. Yes, to all. How's the weapons looking? Gonna need that March Ring on somebody else, I think. Lawrence has a Silver Shield. Let's give the March Ring to Claude, since he's gonna kind of be in the woods a lot. Being able to keep up with the mounted units will be helpful. Iron, you don't need the Rusted. Knowledge, Iron Lance. Okay, all of that looks okay. You need another bow. But you're a flyer and you're not going far from Kublu, so it should be fine. Eloise taking up all the good axes right now, but whatever. Okay, I'm roughly happy-ish with this, I think. One more check in the battalions. I need to make sure that I have enough offensive ones. Hilda's got 2, Marianne's got 1, Claude's got 2, Lawrence has 2, Ingrid has 2, Leonie's got 2, Lysithi's got 1, Seteth's got 2. So there's only 3 people on the map that don't have offensive battalions. I think that'll be okay. Gonna try to keep it for like the emergencies. Let's go.
Are you really the wandering beast that people talk about?
Do you bear our crest? For what purpose did you come here?
Yeah, that guy looks like a real heckin' ugly monster.
Our crest? Does that mean...
It appears that your presence has been detected by bloodthirsty demonic beasts.
Okay. Yeah, you're in range, but you won't attack her. Meanwhile, she has a physic range of the entire map, so cool, I can still heal people.
One of the benefits of being mounted, you can hit literally everywhere.
We'll turn the combat animations just onto my turn for when I'm attacking the monsters and not necessarily for when they're doing their big AoEs. Who is gonna take the pleasure of riding off into the... Oh, you know what I should have done is Picked up a goddamn torch.
What's my strategy?
I have space, and I have torches. I will carry the torch. Use. Oh, good for me. Oh, I forgot how plentiful they were on this particular map.
5 demonic beasts?
Well, one of them is the wandering one who's not moving. And this guy's just a mage, so he doesn't count.
Yeah, okay, 4 normal ones, and then the mage.
Yeah, that's scary. Alright, well, I need to kind of try to get his attention away from me. I guess that's still a coin flip. If I dodge even one of them, I will survive, but it's probably better to just get his attention away. It is a wolf that only has 1 bar. It sucks to blow one of my gambits so soon, but I could just nuke him with Claude. Like, break all of his shields. And then that would leave him stunned for next turn. And as long as I keep this guy blocked off with my 2 knights, then he won't be able to hit Lysithea. But if he does that, then he might turn his attention on Kuuribro. So let's do that first and see if he changes. So you're weak to axes. Oh, and if I get too close to you, then you're going to hit them instead. It's great. It's awesome. Okay, good. Loney has the distance to get over here and wreck this dude's day. Let's go ahead and do that so that I don't have to worry about him. I'm not going to use Falling Star if I don't need to, because that takes 4 durability off my legendary weapon.
I'm not dying here.
Atta girl.
Demonic beasts! Everyone, please move carefully.
This forest is the den of demonic beasts. You will be lucky to make it out alive.
I'll be fine. I know what I'm doing. Oh, I didn't actually give them different weapon sets. I mean, they both have 1 of each, but not as much as I wanted.
Shall we?
Yeah, so if I do this, let's see if I can yank out of the convoy. I guess I have mostly axes right now. Yeah, it's Hilda that needs another axe. So can I convoy a good axe out of here? I've got a silver plus, I've got a killer, got a bunch of steals. Let's trade in Ukon Visara and just grab, I guess, a steal for now. I've got a bunch of them. I need to kind of break some things. And then we can attack you with a steal. You'll do nothing back to me because eat dicks. I have armored blow. Woo! 33.
It was the least I could do.
No strength, no defense. Dexterity's good. It'll trigger your Aegis and Pavis more often. I have a new, like, dedicated reason for wanting Hilda and Lawrence to know Dexterity. It's because they will have both of those skills. Yes.
Hilda's been lacking in strength, surprisingly.
Yeah, a lot lately. She's at level 33 and only has 28 strength. Lauren's is almost as good as hers in that department. Hilda, what the fuck? So now you're going for Kuuribro, but you're slow? Oh, I guess it was the mage that was going to double her. No, it was the wolf that was going to double her. Never mind.
Let's go.
So I could wreck your HP bar, and yeah, in fact, it might just be a good idea to give everything I've got to this one monster, because Kublu can survive 2 shots from a wolf. I just won't bother with that guy, I'll nuke him instead. Although, can I do the damage to kill him in 1 shot now? Nobody's really fast enough.
Let's make this quick.
Ready when you are.
And he's weak specifically to axes. Which not a lot of my units are carrying on them. Cyril can use axes, but when he does, he's slow enough to not double anymore.
I think you're actually able to break that one guy, all of that guy's shields.
I'm sure I could, but I don't wanna. Seteth is fast enough to double, but Seteth would also do 90 damage in 1 shot, so I might want to save that for the last health bar. Like, I could break his shields, but if I do, then I'm not gonna kill him. Because I have to give everything that I've got right now to his open spot if I want to do the damage, if I want to do enough damage to take him out. Shield shots just reduce what I'm doing too much. Besides, I might get lucky with crits. Everybody's got like a rating of 30. Bam.
Yeah, there was one time where I got 4 critical hits in a row with the demonic beast.
Damn!
Seems I've improved.
Still no strength. Why does my whole army suck so much in strength? Like, specifically strength with these guys.
I have no idea.
Seteth is the only one that's not hurting in that department. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's what I am talking about, Headmaster Seteth. And he got a crit. I would have killed him.
Good
One
job.
shot at him anyways. Did I not change his class? Oh, right, because he failed.
I am only
He failed to be almost illiterate.
Oh, right, the monster has 3 health bars. Whoops. The gems are a refill. They're not the count of life bars. Forgot about that. Okay, that's my dumb. My bad. So then, Seraphim, yeah, I gotta get a spot closer to do that, which means that Lawrence has to move, and if he's gonna move, he can kind of tank. So yeah, it's better for me to hit him and, like, tank a shot so that somebody else can then get in and hit him too. I guess Claude has, like, a pretty good odds of doing some sweet damn here. Yeah, go for it. Well, he got 1. So, you left it with 2 HP, so I can give it to whoever I want. Good boy, Claude. And since Alois is with Lawrence, we're gonna do that. Seteth just didn't want the counterattack, I guess, yeah.
Didn't want the extra durability taken off of this precious axe.
That's a good call, yeah. He probably did it just so that he would only have to swing it once. Oh, Ingrid doesn't have a javelin anymore. Why did I take that off her? Who's got it? Who's got her precious jav? Lawrence and Hilda, what are you guys doing with it? Give that back to Ingrid. Now she can't attack at range anymore, which is just unacceptable. I didn't seal him, did I? No, just broke a shield. Okay. Yeah, Hilda's got a hand axe. Ingrid, that javelin belongs to you. Marianne, you just stay put right where you are. Oh god, you hit both? Come on, man.
I'm hurt.
Don't be like that.
But I'm with you.
It's unlucky.
Said it's not in a good position to get far enough. He could do it from here, which is not bad. Yeah, since this will stop him from doing his big AoE. So we gambit, we'll hit you in a big line, and also wound the shield of the guy next to him. Bam, ba bam, bam, ba bam, ba bam. And then you just come sit here. And then only one person needs to whittle on you to take you out. Who is at a low level right now? Yeah, I guess I don't need a high level for the sake of breaking a shield. I just need somebody that can actually hit it. What are you weak to? Lances, okay. Then screw it, I'll do it myself. Just with a quick little Nosferatu shot. Just a bam. There we go. So even if Lawrence dismounts, he can't get into the woods far enough to really help. So that's a bum. Cyril has a bad crit rate from this far away. Oh, I guess the wolves just don't get increased crit when their shields are down. Not like the other guy did. They still have 25 luck, that's probably why. Alright, fine.
Yeah.
Ingrid is only level 31? How did she get so low? This is a crime.
I don't know.
She can finish off the second bar pretty much on her own, so we'll do that. No, right, Lawrence can't do it. I could have Leone reposition him. There we go. Now he can help out, and by extension, give Alois some XP too. Now Ingrid gets in, and we Crescent Sickle, and he's dead, just like that. Because Ingrid is amazing. And everybody else can move on to the next wolf. Yeah, I know there's monsters like throughout the whole map. And for the sake of getting experience, since I'm going to go do some paralogs that are at a much higher level than me, I'm going to clear out the whole place. I'm going to be here a while. Sorry about my throat. Slish slash on you. You are gonna attack Marianne right now, which is just unacceptable. So we gotta completely lock you down. Cyril, don't you dare fucking miss, boy. Don't you miss on me. I need this, Cyril. Good boy, Cyril. And then Lysithia. Shtabam. Breaks the last one. Gets a riding point.
Guess all that time wasn't wasted.
Monster shield broken. Get a woot steal. That's it for the turn. All right, cool. I guess they like activate once you do some damage on them, because the one wolf started moving once I broke his shield, whereas the other one still is set in place. Did you just heal twice? You little motherfucker, you had a physicker, didn't you? Well, shit. Now I gotta split my attention. Yeah, I'm on the Marianne Paralogue. I suppose I should have used Marianne to at least, you know, start physic healing people instead of just sitting there staring a monster in the face. Damn it, still one away. Lawrence, why are you always so slow? Hilda's Onslaught. Who has the wave attack, then? I guess I didn't give it to anybody. Shit. That would have been especially useful here.
Didn't Alois have the wave attack last I checked?
Yeah, but I took it off him. And then I just never gave it back to somebody else. Because I gotta break this monster down right now. He's all set up to do a big AoE attack, and I'm not ready for that. I mean, I guess I could be ready if I just put somebody in his range and backed everybody else out of it. Because I kind of want to put my attention on killing this wolf this turn. And I don't think it's smart to totally break the monster and then not kill him. Because that kind of leaves him wide open, which is a perfect chance to get as much attacking in as you need to. So yeah, let's just hack on the wolf for a little while. I guess I'll have Hilda stand in range of the big monster boy. Woo! Woo! Dodging. Wouldn't have taken any damage anyway, but he dodged him. Boom. Let's hand axe break this. Damn. Poisoned? Not poisoned. It's a chance to inflict poison. Gotcha. Okay, that's good then. Yeah, so Hilda's still in range. Everybody else get out of range. That includes you, Claude, because you're kind of still in it up there. I think Swarm lowers defense, so you go for that.
Woo! More speed, if I remember correctly.
That's still helpful. The real celebration was that she wasn't going to do enough damage to kill it, and then her crest kicked in, and she did.
Lysithia.
Now we can have Seteth come up, and then he can seal defense for the next person. Oh God, Sedith, why? Why am I so blessed to have you?
5% crit.
So reliable.
His levels haven't been anything special, and he doesn't look like much if you just look at his stat page, at his stat total. But goddamn, man, he hits like a truck. And when he wants to critical, he hits like a convoy of trucks.
Very consistent at what he does. Which makes it really valuable.
Is that in range? It is not. All right, Claude, you go pick up this item real quick. Oh, shoot. That's bad. Now he started moving. All right, so I have to stay away from him, away from a certain boundary, before he decides to start moving. So I can't run in after that.
It's a bad time to die.
So I used a bunch of my turns on that.
Die here.
I mean, I could still do some damage out here. I just gotta make sure that I give people heals that need it.
I'm not a kid anymore.
Said his venting his frustrations at failing the test.
He's probably just angry at failing the test, so he's just critting like a madman.
I'll do my best.
So top up you.
Thank you.
Then I've also got me, but if I get too close, then I'm gonna be in range of dying, and I don't want to die. So maybe I move Claude back here.
What's my
I move me here, and assist, recover, top you up.
Thanks for that.
And well, if I have an opportunity with flyers, I may as well get in and out and give a couple of quick swipes. Yeah, because he's not going to be able to do much. Of course, Ingrid. Of course, Ingrid does, because it's Ingrid.
Ingrid does.
I don't know why I didn't plan for that. Expect that.
Hopefully I'll be more
Ingrid's getting all the strength. Supposedly one of the most strength, like, handicap units on the team. She has, at this point, hold on, almost as much as Hilda does. And she's a level below her. She has a 209 stat total. She left me in the dust a long time ago. Claude can't even kind of compare.
Ingrid is your best unit.
Even Leone, the other Falcon Knight, who's, like, as reliable in combat, is down by 16 points compared to Ingrid. Ingrid is faster, she's stronger, she's luckier, she's more defensive on both fronts, and has a shit ton more charm. Glory to her majesty. Ingrid does not have the highest speed growth in the game. No, that belongs to Petra. And I think Leone is second.
Unit.
My orders?
Nah, fuck it, don't bother. We'll just hang out here. $11 damage, and she's poisoned, and that kind of sucks. Oh, now I have 3 poison units. Cyril, I've actually got some work for you if you want to heal some folks up.
Let's make this quick.
You got your shield back, so I gotta crack that.
At the ready.
Oh yeah, you're a bow knight. You don't need the flyer battalion anymore. Bought a second inch growths are relatively tame. No, Juniper, dear, we've looked up a bunch of growths in the past couple streams. You're just mistaken on that. Petra has the highest speed. Leonie has the second. It is not Ingrid and Claude. They're high, maybe the highest and second highest in their house, but not in the game. Like Manuela is higher than both of them. Pretty sure.
Shall we?
So how do I give this kill to Lawrence? Because I want Alois to get some XP.
Shall we?
I guess I have to hit shields a little bit because that invalidates the extra. I mean, invalidates the chance of a crit. Or I could just hit the open spot with a strike weak enough that it wouldn't kill even if it did crit. That works.
Allow me to demonstrate.
There we go. That's just what I wanted to happen. Now Lawrence can hop in, hit him with a steel lance, make him super dead. Just a bam, bam. Okay, good. That's another monster down. I know the next one is coming up soon-ish somewhere, TM. I just don't know where exactly.
Let's go.
So we'll hop here, and then I'll gambit on Hilda so that we all get cured of poison. Except not me, never me for some reason. Why, Cyril, do you not cure yourself of the poison which you are struck with? You're in your own area of effect.
Why? I don't see how that doesn't cure himself.
Guide me well.
To set a have alert stance, he does. Alright, so we're gonna bump him up to here. Dismount him. Wait. Then, glory to Queen Ingrid. Gonna come all the way up here. Dismount. Wait. There's a someone. There's a someone who has an Abraxas that is gonna kill Hilda. That's unacceptable. Leonie. Kill. Leonie, kill. Boop. And boop.
Pretty boop.
He had miracle. He had more fucking miracle. How dare? How dare you, good sir? No! There was somebody standing there! Shit! Well, now I know Marianne can't run out. But that's good. It means I get a quick way to rewind.
Goddess, my soul is yours to take.
Okay, so Hilda, you're not gonna go there. We're gonna make you come to here instead. If I don't have her go here, then there's no way I can get Claude off of his poison too. Although his poison should be about to wear off. He's had it for a while. So yeah, if I want to see where the enemy is, I gotta run up here.
Ready when you are.
But then I can have Ingrid contribute with a couple javelin shots. And then I can have Leone killed. Doji, what's up?
Shit! Who gave
that
damn order?
At this rate, I don't think there's
That's
any
you.
stopping you.
That's you. I just shot you. I shot you in the penis with an arrow from afar. That's what you get for raiding me. For facing off against Queen Leone. Sorry, Day Queen Leone.
Yeah, welcome to Demonic Beasts, the map.
Welcome! Thank you for the raid. What were you playing? They had another one. They had another damn bishop with Abraxas that came out and just ambushed Hilda. And then another beast that repoisoned her. So she was at full health and totally healed, and now she's not. Again. We're playing PUBG? Cool. How'd you go? Did you win any fights?
What's my strategy?
Or win any matches? How am I going to deal with you? Alright, Bishop's not too bad. Probably use myself to heal.
Shall we?
Lawrence needs to mount up. Lances, I've got Lawrence, I've got Sedith, I got Leone, I got Ingrid, I got Hilda. That's a lot of people. Probably not enough to kill the thing, but definitely enough to at least crack all of its shields. So then somebody needs to be dedicated to taking out this guy. And that somebody's name starts and ends with Cyril. Cyril S. Cyril. It's his legal name.
Then what's his middle name?
The boy. S stands
Cyril
for the boy.
Cyril the boy, Cyril.
Yes. Look, dude, he was illiterate, alright? People told him to give himself a name, and he was just like, I don't know. Oh boy, so I'll be the boy. And everybody said, damn it, Cyril.
Just a scratch.
Kind of missing the point here.
You totally see him doing that.
1 out of 6 raid. Dude, that's still good that you won a match. I've only ever played like 1 or 2 games of a battle royale, and it's just like it's not my game type. It's hard to survive. All right, Sedith, come over here. We're gonna have you Iron Lance this guy right in the patoot. Please don't poison me more. I don't want to be poisoned more. There's already so much poison. Good. Okay, not poisoned. So that's another shield broke.
Let's think about
Okay, good. That didn't screw me over. We're gonna have Hilda come back here and boom. Take another one of your shields. Ingrid, yeah, knock out another shield and also an entire HP bar. I don't even remember where my second Crescent Sickle went. It might be hanging out in the convoy, but it's a really good lance with 50 uses. Like, why? Why is this such a good weapon?
It's basically a steel lance on steroids.
It's better than steel, dude. The thing's got 10 might. I guess that's fair. That's about a steel. But it's got a hit of 80. Wait, really? Is it only a steel? Do I have another steel lance around?
Might be comparable to silver.
Steel lance has 9 and 75, whereas the Crescent has 10 and 80. With a weight of 12 versus a weight of 11. So it's one more on all three fronts than a steel lance. One more might, 5 more hit, 1 more weight, but 10 more durability. This is pretty good.
Yeah, it's really good.
Can you repair what is broken? You can, but it's like a unique weapon, so it takes some of the really expensive materials. Playing some League of Bumbu? Cool. Enjoy the League. I'm just playing Fire Emblem. I'm gonna be at this for a while tonight. I might actually have to end tonight's game before I do the story map, because these it's all paralogs and they're all gonna be real long.
Yeah, and we got 3 of them to go through.
Oh, a legend. Legend of Bumbu. Is that a Zelda game and you called yourself Bumbo? Oh, right. Leone has the other Crescent Sickle. It's literally on my other Falcon Knight. How did I forget this? Good. Now, Lawrence, go and end the monster. I mean, he's still got an HP bar left, but end the monster.
End the monster for now.
Slam. A magic point. Both defenses, though. Mm-hmm. Oh, Legend of Bumbo. That's the Isaac prequel. Okay. I know what you're talking about now.
At the ready.
Assassin Claude has a movement range of fucking 7 anyways, so he's very fast. It's basically what a Great Knight's got. He's not hurting for movement.
Well, he also has the March Ring.
That's what I say. He has 7 movement. Strength? Speed? Hey, you got both!
I'm that much closer to my
Claude, finally! Woo! Good
Finally
Claude!
learned!
Oy, Hilda, you need more than I can do for you. I hope there's not another magic user around here that's gonna ambush her, because if so, I'm gonna have to do some rewinding. Oh, I guess I've still got Marianne, too. Never mind.
I still have Marianne for healing.
You're too kind.
Although she is running out of physics.
Gotta get
It might be time to see if I can rejoin the rest of the crew. Yes, okay, so now I know the monster's here, and I know not to approach him until I'm ready. But at least I have Marianne with the rest of the team, so she can do, like, proper healing, instead of just physic healing, because I'm not a bishop anymore. I don't have as much white magic to throw around.
I don't want to die here.
Eloise, I need you to level more, please! I don't want to just feed Lawrence a whole ton of XP. Although it's probably not a terrible idea. Lawrence, go all the way up here. Oh, hey, a monster. How's it going, monster?
Isn't that convenient? We found another monster.
Lysithea is probably best spent on healing here since everybody's so damaged by poison. Sedith is only 32, so I can give him some work. Hop up here, drop a quick... no, that's not good enough. Hop down here. Quick heal on Cyril. Then I can come stand here. Then Sedith can stand next to me. It's not enough. Not enough damage to kill. I mean, I can have him fly away if I need to. Maybe he'll get lucky with a crit. No such luck.
He vented out all his anger.
Yeah, I've got other people that can still get kill shots.
Shall we?
Like Hilda. Hilda can do it. She just didn't need to get a critical, but wanted to hew this monster's jaw off of his face.
He wanted to show off.
Hilda got mad. Can you stop, monster? Just, like, stay attacking Lawrence, please. Not me. Assist, heal, Sedith. Yes, there's the big heals I was waiting for.
Just a scratch.
Safe here. But then Lysithea's also got 10 heals to spend. As long as I'm not, like, topping somebody up, any of the mages healing is probably a good call. So you come float about here-ish, dismount. Actually, here, what if I choose to attack the man? Or attack the monster? I could do some damage, but you're gonna heal it all back anyways. Will you? These guys don't have renewal. Okay, that'll actually last then. So screw it, do some damage. Hilda was not old the first time. Hilda was amazing the first time, and it's still good today.
Hilda.
Yes, okay, so Claude now getting some HP back from the heal tile, or rather stronghold, which is another good way to get some free health. I should use that. No! Stay closer, let me hit you back. Oh.
To think I'd meet my end in a place.
Damn it, there's so many mages hidden in all this mist.
Piece of cake.
Lawrence moved first, so that's like, damn, I gotta redo the whole turn now.
Do you have a torch that you can use?
What's my strategy?
Yeah, but I was using Kublu as a healer. Like, if I get a torch, then I have to have somebody pull out a torch.
Shall we?
And I gotta give it to somebody, which is like, that's just, I don't have a good position-y way to do that right now. Leonie's probably the best one to take the torch, since she can fly up quite a ways, and also wait inside the woods and have pretty good evasion. Although Ingrid would also be another really good call since she just naturally has even more of it. But the problem is I need to have somebody who needs a heal 2 spaces away from Ingrid so that I can put Kubloo between them, trade to Ingrid, and also heal the other person. Like, Cyril's a pretty good person to do that, but I just am very concerned that he's going to get himself killed on a counterattack there. Although I guess I don't have to have him attack. He could just chill. Use himself a concoction. Then I hop up here, and we convoy, and I pull out a torch, and we trade that torch over to Ingi. Take torch. Then I talk to Marianne.
You saved me, Professor. The Wandering Beast's true form. Could it be?
And then finally I heal Cyril.
Very nice.
And then I can move over here. Now, Hilda, pick up your lance and give this monster a big ol' throaty stab. Dang it! She got poisoned again. It says that he has to deal damage. Hilda didn't get dealt damage. She just got...
Hilda was already poisoned.
Oh, really? Well, foo. Okay, now...
Ready when you are.
Ingrid... Oh, shit!
Ready
How many do I have left? 6? Okay. I need to follow the right path here. There. Dismount. Items. Torch. Use. Okay. So, big monsters over there. Other monsters here. And then we got this bastard with a banshee. And I can't put Lawrence in a place where he can defend the party without also getting in range of this banshee. And I've also already used Kubloo, so I can't give him impregnable wall. What I think I can do is have Marianne back up, top upset it so she's far back from the fight. Then we can have Lawrence move into this position. Equip himself a javelin. Monster's gonna come after Cyril, but Cyril can take it, and this is probably a decent takeaway from this.
Let's make this quick. Thanks.
Felix's crest says it has to use a weapon, but it works just while one unarmed. His fists are weapons. He says so in his own supports. Magic is not a weapon. Doesn't count.
Next try.
Yeah, magic is magic.
Okay, so much freaking poison going around here. Let's hop over here. Use one of my line of lances on this guy, since I want to crack him and also take care of 2 mages.
Here we come. Come, I have an idea.
Go, Alois, get him.
Oh, Alois.
He actually fits well with the Dusker heavy soldiers.
This color scheme actually does match.
Okay, good. Now, against Irritating Mage... Oh, right, she has to mount up again. Mount? Against Irritating Mage... I can kill, but it would take another use of the Crescent Sickle, and I'm starting to get weary of leaning on that thing. Leonie, meanwhile, is also pretty capable of doing it with an Iron Lance. Because she's got one of those, so let's do that instead. Yee! Yee!
For Gerald.
So down goes you. We float back to here. Who is still at level 32? Sedith, Marianne, Lysithea. Yeah, my 2 healers have actually fallen behind the team. Like, not even level with, they are now behind everybody else.
Wow.
Early game lead just doesn't hold up for long, I guess.
Guide me well.
What's my strategy?
Alright, so I'm gonna assist recover up Cyril real quick here, since he needs it. Strength?
There is still room for
I got all my defenses, still no magic. Not helpful when I am a magic class. Please, Byleth, learn some goddamn magic. Then we'll have Claude rush up here, and I'm gonna take a couple swipes at you real quick. Then Sedith up here, and Iron Axe you in the skull. Bang! 18 magic is really sad for a level 30 plus magic user. I know, yeah, trust me. I know it hurts when I try to use fire on an armor knight and get 1 damage.
She's catching up to me.
At the very least, the healing magic is actually somewhat decent.
Is it though? I only heal 10 HP. More magic would increase how much I heal. Maybe I should take a healing staff for myself instead of this Thyrsus all the time. Yeah, Thyrsus. In fact, I'm gonna do that. I have another one in the convoy. So I'll use Thyrsus when I have to attack and the staff when I have to heal. No, Lysithea's got... I'm not giving Lysithea the Thyrsus, no. She has the Caduceus staff. I'm keeping Thyrsus for myself. Lawrence is a great knight. He does not have magic. Lysithea has the Caduceus staff. I am not giving her Thyrsus.
I actually kept Thyrsus on Lorenz in my personal playthrough of the Tears.
Let's go.
Come wait here so you get some HP back. Then... we'll have Hilda whack it with a rusted sword, maybe? Since that's not costing me durability. Bam. That breaks the shield. I get an Umbral Steel. Now we can nuke on him for a little bit. Javelin and javelin. Step away from the Kublu so that Lysithea can get in. Also, that's another health bar down.
Thank you, Lysithia.
One shot.
I will keep making
She's
progress.
got magic. She's got 35 of it.
Wants to be Hubert, she's got to be 43 magic.
Yeah, that's true. She's got a ways to go yet. You're right. You're right. Why not? Marianne's here. We'll let her take a crack at it. Okay, good. Cyril's healed. You have 108 HP left. But you're weak to axes. So Lawrence can do 40. Can I get him at 40 or less? I only worry that Ingrid's gonna crit him twice. It's the only concern I have here. Good, she did.
Even 4.
Too slow.
I was fully prepared for 1. Just didn't want her to get 2. Good, no more monsters up there, and now we have Lawrence hop down. You're weak enough that even a javelin will do it. Here comes a javelin. Alois XP.
A nobleman does his duty.
I might be able to get him level 30 here. So who else is in dire need of healing right now and needs to stand on the stronghold spot? Looks like Hilda and Claude could both get some use out of it. Let's get Leonie as far up as I can put her. Thicket's fine. Dismount. And whatever gives you the most avoidance. So that would be the mini bow. Yep. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Undo that. That's a bad spot.
Too close to the monster.
Too close to the monster. So it seems like there's a box around him.
Yeah, if you get within that box, he's gonna be active.
So we'll touch Claude up manually here.
Let's go.
Seal run up a bit. Hilda, wait here.
I'll do my best.
Marianne, stay behind the line.
Guide me well.
Set it so long as you don't get in range of an archer, you'll be fine.
Very nice. At the ready.
Okay, there is another monster up here. Got it. Good.
What's my
Found
strategy?
him. Oh, hey, there's another one over there too. Cool. Great. How you guys doing?
Oh,
So close.
monster buddies.
I did say I wanted to find them all. So Claude is still probably fine because he's got pretty good avoidance and is inside the woods. Like, even if I choose to initiate the attack, he's only got a 28% chance to hit me. So if I wait, then he's got an even less chance. So he's occupied for a round, that's fine. This guy's a little bit trickier since most of the places to attack him are inside the boss's aggro range. He's weak to lances, though, which is a plus. And actually, you know what? I could probably do the same thing with Ingrid here, which is where I just put her roughly into a nearby location. dismount her, and wait. So you have a target, but you're never gonna hit her, so now I can have everybody else just sort of do hit and runs. Since everybody's got Kanto.
The benefits of having everyone be on a mount.
Be smart or I'm finished.
Oh! Fuck, I went too far away. I should still be roughly doable if I get somebody in the right spot. Heal up Leone. Since that's an aggro spot, so's that. Damn.
I think you're gonna need to use the torch again.
Yeah, I just wanted to not if I could have. And everybody's in an irritating spot now. Okay, fine. Convoy, 2. Trade out a vulnerary. Trade out another healing staff for my concoction. And then we're gonna torch. There he is. Sorry.
See you.
So you're wounded. I need to crack all the shields or else you're gonna regen them all. Or I could just go all out, all ham on this one available spot. And I like that. Just a bam, there's one health bar.
It seems my proficiency has
And his
improved.
flying went up, so now he should be able to pass the test.
Should be able to pass the test.
I hope. Float down to about there. Lawrence could do a ton of damage to the guy. Let's try a Seraphim. Okay, no luck on the crit, but that's still a big hit. And good. Lawrence has the damage, just enough. And then he crits. Anyways, it's cool, buddy. It's fine. It's fine. Didn't change or affect anything.
Didn't need to kill. Didn't need to crit, but I wanted to anyway.
So Alois got a 4-point level. Not bad. HP, Dex, and Defense. I'll take that. And then, yeah, I've only got one shot with this training bow left. May as well break it. Woo! Critical! He's got 138, so it didn't kill, but still 90 damage.
What made that last training bow hit count?
Oh, you went for Lorenz instead of Ingrid. Foo. Foo, I say.
I think it would have been able to hit Ingrid.
That's the thing. That's specifically why I put her there. Was so that he would. Nobody can hit Ingrid, ever. She has an avoidance rating of 96 when I have her weight. Let alone waiting inside a thicket, it goes up to 136. Like, he literally had a 0% chance of hitting her.
Which, yeah, is great.
Why does she have so much? She has a base value of 36. I don't think anybody else can compare there.
It's on speed.
Seth is a flyer with 24. Claude's an assassin with 30. Leonie is another Falcon Knight. She's got 33, which is the closest it gets. But she doesn't have the same prowess skill that, well, I mean, she could if she was using a bow. Let's try that. If I give her a mini bow. Actually, yeah, you know what? Ingrid's got 66. Leonie has graduated. She's got 68. She only has alert stance level 1, but she's gonna get alert stance 2 pretty quick. Yep, almost S plus in lances as well. So what are you weak against? Swords? I can do swords. Oh, you hit me with a 25? That's not fair. Claude, you were supposed to dodge that. Dingus.
I don't think he caught the memo.
Claude, dodge! Claude, learn to dodge! So I can't get at that back shield right now. At least not with a sword user. Unless I pulled Claude out of the way and then used a Sword of the Creator on it. Alternatively, I could just hit it with 2 ranged magic attacks. Which I think is gonna be the best option here. Somebody else needs to have a sword. Does anybody else have a sword here? Anybody? Anybody at all? Anybody got a sword? I am not seeing any swords. Said it's not bad with a sword, but he's not close enough. Alright, Loney, you know how to sword. Is Lysithea close enough to hit that back one with a magic attack? Yes. Good. So that got pinged, right? Yep, you're stunned. Loney, come up and trade with Cloud. Take his sword. Hit with sword. Down goes an HP bar. Down goes another bunch of shields. Okay, now what? 34, 32, 33, 33, 33. Let's maybe let Hilda finish this guy off. We'll pop you on the way by so that Alois gets some more XP. And Hilda gets the glory shot.
Fighting wears me out.
Okay, good. Woo! More crits! More Zenith crits! Just keep racking up those XPs.
No.
There is a ballista, you're right. I don't know how much good it's gonna do against monsters, but we can try.
Would be mean if there was just an archer sitting right on top of the ballista.
Well, the archer wouldn't be able to see us either, right? Like, enemies can move out of the fog at me, but I don't think they can attack me from the fog.
No way I can lose here.
Because that means they can't see me either.
Yeah, I understand now.
Who is in need of a big heal right now? Oh, Claude is. Yes, Claude. Assist, heal, top you.
Thanks for that.
Marianne gets her 33.
I won't let this.
Not a great level, but finally a magic point. Finally.
She got magic.
Okay, so I've looped over what looks to be about 3/4 of the map. There's just this bit up here. I know there's a couple wolves down here, and then we can move in on boss. This is all in the pursuit of more experience. Since the next one that I go to is also level 33, but the 2 units that I have to keep alive are, like, 17. It's gonna be not fun.
You're tough. That was gonna be tough.
Appreciate it.
So, let's take Hilda to here. Okay, it's all open. So, Cyril is probably a good bet to set on top of the ballista, since Leone has too much mobility in the trees to give up on a ballista. Like, to give up on stationary position. Oh, okay, there, monster. Coming after Lawrence. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Take Leone over here, dismount her. Give her a mini bow, have her wait. Oh, hey, another monster. Cool, there's 2 of them.
We found 2 monsters.
Very good, Marianne. Eep. Well, alright, don't have Marianne stand there. I can still do everything else, just don't have Marianne stand there.
My orders?
Mini bow. Dismount. Wait.
I'll do my best.
It's only you 2 left. Setit's got a protection of 27, which is not a lot. It's probably best to just keep everybody out of range of the wolf and let him attack Hilda.
Guide me well.
This one looks like a wolf.
That's a wolf, and another one looks like a lizard.
Next try.
Yeah, you see, there's a lot of these guys hidden in the woods here. Like, a kind of stupid amount of them. All clustered in that top corner.
That's 3 wolves?
I think something else just attacked me out of the woods, too.
Been an archer.
Maybe she dodged something. Phantom soldier's attack. So there's a phantom soldier out here somewhere. I think Ingrid with her torch is probably in a good position to give us some peace of mind on what's going on out here. Have her float out, make sure you equip a lance so you get more dodge. Dismount you so you're in the woods. Actually, wait, back all that up. Is there a thicket available, or is it all forest? It's all just forest. All right, fine. 30% is still good. Item, javelin, equipped, dismount, items, torch, use. Oh, look at that! Look at all these guys just lined up to say hi to me on my birthday. Hey!
Yeah.
So there's 4 wolves, 2 giant monsters. Yeah, and a phantom soldier.